Dudes, what's going on this fantastic Saturday night? Colin here. Inside Cycling World is the place to be, folks. Dudes, it's going off tonight. What are we doing tonight? The Cadel Evans Great Ocean Road Race Men's World Tour Racing, guys. Geelong to Geelong, 182.3 kilometers. Let's frickin' get it! Dudes, okay, man. Yeah, I've had a busy day. Well, that's kind of maybe a little bit of BS, but we got Dawn here. This might be a low volume chat area. Guys, it's Saturday night, wherever you are in the world. I guess it's Sunday in Australia. That's why we're doing this tonight. Let's get over here. I'm waiting for the stream to kick in. It should be kicking in the next couple of minutes. So, guys, I did have this set for 5 o'clock, actually 5:15. That's when the race started. 1:15 CET is 5:15 MST, Mountain Standard Time, Alberta, Canada, the place to be. Flow Bikes only has coverage starting at 7 p.m. So I'm waiting for that right now. But I thought, hey, you know what, man? I got nothing better to do with my life right now, so I might as well jump on stream. Dudes, so we did the stream early this morning. Watch Jan Christian win the Allula Tour on the very last stage. That was an awesome finish, that stage up that absolute wall. Then jumped in the car. Looks like we got 5 people watching right now. Dudes, whoever's here watching, let me know where you're from. So we got 5 people. I'm probably one of them. I probably count as one because I'm watching my own stream here to read the chat. But there's 3 other people here who haven't said a thing yet. Please say something. Dawn saying Saturday Night Live with Colin. Live. Dudes, currently in the race, we're currently just under 69 kilometers done. We've been traveling for an hour and 34 minutes. Still 115K to go. Right now, we have 3 riders up front. Brigard Stake Langen, Oliver Peace, and Julian Bowdry. Why don't we take a look at these riders here? Here's Langen, rides for UAE Team Emirates. 36 years old. This guy's been around forever. Wow, he's been with UAE Emirates since 2017. That's crazy. Won the GC Tour of Alsace way back in 2015. Won another race. I think I've covered this one before. I've seen it way back in 2010. He was the national champion of Norway in 2018, and a bunch of other stages or good stage finishes. He got a third at a stage in the Giro d'Italia in 2016, second at a stage at Volta e Catalunya in 2018. Aaron's back. Catching up late, just got back from swim meet, 15 Fahrenheit. Brr. Aaron, I just jumped on now. Like I said, I had this set for 5:15, but with no video feed, I'm always like, guys, I want to watch the video so you can see what I'm seeing. Yeah, so we got 3 routes. Let's check out Oliver Peace here. Oliver Peace is Team Picnic Postinel, 20-year-old. That's insane. The guy that's with him is almost twice his age. Well, 36 and 20, right? Okay, I get it. It's not really good math, but you know. Just did the Santos Tour Down Under, finished 48th there. So he's doing these little Aussie races right now. And third rider is Julian Bowdry, Australian here, rides for Team Brennan. Okay. Now, here's a Conti team racing here today, guys. I love it. Conti team. Let's take a look at the teams here. Guys, World Tour Racing. All 18 teams have to be here. Found this to be interesting. Only 4 riders for UAE. Is that real? That can't be right. 4? Juan Sebastian Milano, he's the big hitter there. That's the fast man in that group. So we get all 18 teams here. We're going to see all the jerseys. And then we're going to bounce down to... Okay, that's funny. Two-door Pro Cycling. That's what it is. Bowdry, he's actually on the Australian national team. So a lot of these races will have all the World Tour teams, 1 or 2 pro teams, and then a national team almost. So Bowdry, who rides for Team Brennan, a Conti team. This dude, Team Brennan, he's riding for Team Australia today. Taller dude, he's got no PCS stats because he's only riding at continental level. I'll back it up here. They have a 1 minute 45 second gap right now, and I'm still waiting for the feed to come through. Where in the world is this race? Australia. Yeah, dude, it's Australia. I think this race started up right after Cadel retired. I think that's what this is all about. I think, didn't Cadel win like in 2015 or something? I think that's when he won. I think. Okay, so here's map. They actually call it here Map A Cadel Evans. Starts at 7 p.m. So it's imminent, guys. 6:57. So, dudes, after the quick stream this morning, racing around the house, we never found Joey Jojo's flip-flops. Never found them. So she's just put them somewhere and forgotten. Colin will be searching for them this week. Jumped in the car. Joey was stressing about tickets. Oh yeah, by the way, Joey Jojo and Avery and Addison are now currently in Cabo San Lucas. They're at the Villa del Palmar, our favorite resort there. It's the first resort I ever took the girls to way back in August of 2012, guys. And I was thinking, oh yeah, it's like 12 years ago. I'm like, no, man, dude, that's like 13 and a half years ago now. Wow. They were just like little girls, little tiny girls. I loved it. And they're still my little tiny girls. That's how I always look at them. So we did the airport drop off, took off, got food, got home, chatted with a bunch of friends today. Just kind of remaking connections with my friends. Talked to my buddy Mitch in Rogers, Arkansas. Dude, he's the man. Mitch, I love you, bro. Love you, dude. You're a great dude. What do we got here? Pretty sure Cadel's TDF win was more like 2011. Okay, good to know. I couldn't have remembered offhand. Was it like CSC Tiscali? Was that the team he was on? I think so. Cadel Evans was pretty popular in his day. Flip-flop gate. Oh, absolutely, dude. That was just a debacle, the flip-flops. La Tour de Langkawi racing time around this timeline. Okay, dude. Yeah, if Langkawi was at this time, that's pretty good for me. Pretty good. And in fact, if the races are bigger, I'll start earlier. It's just that the video feed doesn't start for like another couple minutes. Should start in 2 minutes here. Any picks to show yet? Nothing yet, guys. Nothing yet to show. Who are the top 5 sprinters of the race? This looks like a nail. Oh, dude, total nailed on sprint. Like, this is sprint special right here. Let's just go through the start list as we're waiting for the video to fire up. Team Jayco Allula looks pretty powerful. They've got some good. They got some good lead out dudes here. Like if you look at Luke Plapp, he's a really good time trialist. If you look at his stats, it should be all time trial. Boom. We've also got Mauro Schmidt, time trial specialist. I actually thought he would have been ranked higher than that. Pretty sure he's the time trial champion. Yeah, he was the time trial champion of Switzerland last year. Fast guy. Durbo, he's also should be a pretty awesome time trial. So like they've got a really good lead out train there with those time trialists, I think. Langkawi will Joey Jojo's flip flops are probably with her earbuds. Dude, Don, check this out. So we pick up Avery and Addison, yeah, those kids, they're great. I love them. And we get everything packed in the car. And then I think it was Addison said, oh yeah, Mom forgot her earpods. Like the AirPods I gave her, she didn't even take them. It's like, come on. I wonder if she bought more at the airport. Okay. Eddie's saying Tour Langkawi this year starts September 27th to October 4th. Yeah, if it's this time at night, that's perfect for me. I don't mind doing that. Aaron saying video feeds that do not show the brake dynamics suck big time. Earbuds are the worst. It depends on the weather in transit. Okay. Dudes, let's get it. Come on, Flow Bikes. Give me something to watch. So yeah, we got Durbo there. Okay, so for UAE, Juan Sebastian Milano, standout sprinter. This guy is really fast. 31 years old, still like in perfect sprinting age range. Let's get this going here. So yeah, Jojo, girls, you made it. Good stuff. I was kind of thinking, I wonder if they'll watch this video. I think they're just hanging out in the room right now. So maybe they are. I don't know. Maybe they are. I don't even know if they're subscribed to my channel. Dudes, okay, Maddie Brennan, standout. Then, okay, Sobrero, I know he's a like a big time trialist. Sam Welsford, another standout for sprinters right here. So that's three. We got Milano, we got Welsford. Who else did I say? We got Maddie Brennan. He's probably your favorite right there, dude. He's your favorite. For like all out sprinters, I think Finn. Is it Lawrence Pithy? No, it's not Lawrence Pithy. Finn Fisher Black should be fairly quick. Oh, Danny Van Poppel, Mr. Deviation himself. Danny Van Poppel's here, guys. I shouldn't make fun of him. I mean, God, it would be pretty freaking hard being a sprinter out there. So that's four. Who would be the fifth? I'm just looking at names quickly. Who's going to jump out to me? Guys, maybe give me a hint. Someone give me a hint. I think Tobias Lund Anderson. Yeah, he sprints too. Look at this. That's our five right there. That's five right there for you. And let's get some bonus ones. Bonuses. Guys, help me out here. Oh, Jesus. Right here. Luke Lamperti. This guy's fast too. That's six right there. And I'll go through mine, then I'm going to come back and check it all out, guys. I'm sure I've already went over a couple already. Is it Corbin Strong? Isn't he fast? Or Ethan Vernon? It's Ethan Vernon. Ethan Vernon's a sprinter. Take a look at that. Dude, that was just pretty lucky that I got that one. I was going to pick the other guy's name first. Okay, so Astana. We don't have Meliselli because he's over at the Allula Tour. So let's give that a crack and see what happens. Uno X. See what everyone else is saying. I am listening to stream with my earbuds. Aaron saying, are we having coffee or beer? Both are brewed. Dude, I'm just having Diet Coke Zero tonight. Had a little kind of like frozen curry thing. That was actually really good. It was just a crappy little thing, you know, tear the film to let it vent. 3 minutes, stir it all, close it up. 3 more minutes. It was fantastic. I also forgot on the way home, I got myself a classic bagel belt from Tim Hortons here in Canada and a 20-pack of Timbits. Most of those Timbits are gone. I forgot I left them in my car. That'll be my dessert later. Watson can sprint too. Are UAE so good that they only need half their riders? Yeah, dude, I wonder if there's only 4 riders here. Like, that would be insane. Come on, Flow Bikes. Let's get this going. It says 7 o'clock, and I'm waiting. Welsford's as well. Vernon, yep, Ethan Vernon. Based on Tour Down Under form, Welsford, Vernon, and Brennan should be in good form. Yep, they've all done well. Welsford, I think, didn't he win? Yeah, he won a stage there, didn't he? Dude, I forget. Let's take a look at that. Guys, brain. I got messages coming in from Addison here, so sorry. She's on vacation down there. Ineos, Sam Welsford. Okay, Cadel's Criterium. He got first place there. That's a national level race. And he got a first on stage 3 and a third on stage 1. This guy's fast. And he does really well at the beginning of the year. So, watch. And just going to jump out for a second, guys. I got to get caught up here with my little buddy Addison. What? But what does she want? Yep. Okay, guys, just give me 1 second here. This is an important text I got to send. Especially... Yeah, sorry, guys. You know I hate dead air because I like to keep talking all the time. But my little buddy Addison's messaging me. Sorry, guys. Okay, dudes. Sorry, Addison's out. A bunch of stuff here, guys. My daughters are there. JoJo's was there. You know, family takes priority, right? Sorry, dudes. I hate even saying that because you know I love my cycling, and I still don't have a video feed, guys. So let's just keep yammering on here in the Inside Cycling world. Um, yeah, Wellsford, Vernon, Brennan should all be hitters here. EF Cycling Team saying they're trying to find a sponsor with the biggest budget to challenge teams like UAE and Ineos in the future. Dude, that's going to take a lot of money. I think the two biggest teams are Visma, Lisa Bike, and UAE, $60 million a year, which is actually pretty pathetically small when you think about it, especially when like there's baseball teams walking around spending $350 million. EF's, oh, Aaron's on the high test. Dude, I agree with you, man. Dude, I've always drank this. Always. But now I'm like, I call it full strength. Full strength. I just want all the sugar. I want all the caffeine. Like, why cheap out? Right? So I'm going to switch back. In fact, I've been doing it myself lately. This is more of a Joey Jojo thing. Like, she dies for Coke Zero. She just loves it. She'll, like, come in the house and just guzzle a whole one and then go like that. You know, you can just imagine it. Eddie, someone big already, famous brand company in the world from USA could be the sponsor. EF maybe. Aaron, Colin, forget to take that class at university while studying geology that covered chewing gum and walking at the same time. Love that you call Addison your buddy. Dude, that kid to me is so awesome. Her nickname for me is Collie. So I've only had 2 people ever call me Collie, which is very weird because they're not even close to being the same person. So let me think. Maybe I've had 3 people call me Collie. I think a girlfriend way back when. My buddy Birch, who I met in 1993 at university, who I still talk to, he calls me Collie. And Addison calls me Collie. And when Addison calls me Collie, it's different. So I'll just leave that there, guys. Yeah, she's definitely my little buddy. And today, me and Addison were talking about, I said, hey, Addison, she was on the plane flying. They got Wi-Fi on the plane. And dudes, once I got some video here to tell you something about there's kangaroos bouncing around or something like that, or wombats chasing down riders, I said, hey, Addison, I said, why don't me and you go on a little vacation someday together? Because I didn't get to go to Cabo. And I'm really bummed out. Addison sent me a message. She goes, hey, Colin, I'm going to be so sad you're not in Cabo with us. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I want to be there. And so I said, well, Addison, where would you want to go? And she goes, oh, I'd love to go to England. I'm like, really? I said, that's easily doable. So she wants to go check out London. And then she said something really cool. She goes, I want to go see where you were born. So we go up to like the Newcastle area. I think we take like a train. And then we head up to Scotland. I have a good friend up there named Stephen Cycles, who I've done lots of inside cycling with. Guys, they're currently at just over 80 kilometers, moving along at 44k an hour. Phase 2 of the race is probably not going to start until these little tiny bumps, the Shalom Crescent, which they take on. Looks like they take it on 4 times. Go through the finish line 3 times. I'd love to show you the race. It does say 7 p.m. Or I'd like to see the race, I should say. Today, 7 p.m. Let's go. Nothing. So the feed's not coming over. Yeah, it says here's the event, blah, blah, blah. January 31st. Yep. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, dudes, I'll just keep talking. And if everyone gets bored, you can all fall asleep. Aaron's saying cyclists need full tests. Exactly, dude. Exactly. You know, just you can have half a can of Coke as you're riding your bike and it'll just turbocharge you. All the pro cyclists drink it, right? Best Coca-Cola I ever had was after Lenten fast. Those were a long... Dude, Lent and fast? Is that what that is? Dude, I don't even know what you're saying. Lenten fast. What is Lenten fast? We're going to get some good stuff here from Aaron. Yeah, Aaron's saying, hope we do not a kangaroo crash, or as I called it, the kangaroo incident. What did they say? I wonder if Jay actually got hurt out of that. I think the team got pretty beat up from that one. What happened, Jay? Didn't he break? Oh, no, it was Narvaez. Narvaez had some fractured vertebrae. There was someone else on the team that had a couple of fractured bones in his hand. Jay might have gotten away with it, I think. Time gap's out to 2:05 right now. Still no video. I guess that's how it might be, guys. It's just going to be a hangout with Colin. It's like a variety show tonight, I guess. I'll tell you all the updates from Madison. Aaron saying, plan a trip for the 2027 Tour de France start in Great Britain. Dude, that's a good idea. That's a good... we can wait till next year. Sure. Yeah, maybe in the meantime, me and Addison could take a fun trip. I mean, me and Addison get along so good. I've known her since she was 5 years old. She's 20 now. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen this. I'll try to show you. I don't know if I can show you this, guys. On my arm, you can see it here. You might be able to see it here. Avery Addison. And the date in Roman numerals. I know you can't see it, guys. It's terrible. I just don't want to stand up. I do have my cycling jersey on, but I just got jeans on underneath it. I'm like, this is going to look really goofy if I stand up. So yeah, Avery and Addison, my daughters, Joey's girls. I met them on October 27th, 2010. That's the first day I met them, and that is emblazoned on my arm forever. So yeah, there we go. Have you seen Poggy's Eminem inspired hair? Dude, I just saw it today on Facebook. Saw it today. Oh, gee, that's Steven. That's Steven right there. Steven Cycles right here, guy. He's in the mix. Steven, I was just talking about me and Addison taking a trip over to the UK together. Like, and she goes, I want to see old castles. I want to go to Scotland. Then I want to go over to Ireland. I'm like, yeah, we just take a train up to Scotland somewhere. We hang out with Steven Cycles for a little bit. We go look at some castles. We go up to the Cairngorms. We go up, we'll check out the Lecht. We'll go near Balmoral. Then we'll take like a little ferry or something over to Ireland. Do some stuff over there. Chase some leprechauns. You know, catch the four-leaf clovers. Then we'll take another little ferry down to the Isle of Man. Maybe there'll be a motorbike race on. Could you imagine that? Oh my God. Back to London. And then I said too, you know, if I was over there, I have a really good friend in Belgium, Ruben. Ruben's been with the channel forever. I think he's one of the very original members of my channel way back when. I looked it up. I don't know where you start, but it's a 2-hour Eurostar rail trip. And I think the prices start at like £54 or something. So like $80 to get yourself from London through the Channel over to Brussels. And then I could see Ruben for one time in my life. I've spent hours and hours and hours on the bike riding with him inside and on Discord. Talk to him all the time. Lent, time after Fat Tuesday on the day before Ash Wednesday that goes until Easter Sunday. Yeah, dude, this is a whole nother language to me here. Dude, I know all the words. I'm just not sure they're for. Come on. I'm looking at it right now. Just play. Just play. Chasing rainbows in Ireland. Exactly. Okay, Aaron Smith. Catholic and Anglican Episcopalians usually do the 3 Ps. Penitence, prayer, pour, give alms. Coca-Cola fast is part of the penitence, giving up things you love. Oh my God, really? Oh, so you were on a 48-day Coca-Cola fast. Oh, so you pick something that you really like and you say, I'm not having any of it? Okay, that sounds cool. Dude, that sounds interesting to me. St. Pancras Station to Brussels on Eurostar. See, Steven's got it all figured out. Can be pricey and look booked way in advance. Lots of buses from London to Brussels too. I mean, we could do whatever. She's Like a Rainbow by the Rolling Stones is a banger. Okay, dude, I don't know if I know that one. So yeah, dude, it's really quiet at home tonight. I hate it when it's like this here at home. Yeah, it's just super weird. You know. Yeah, I hear you, Addison. I hear you. Exactly. Yep. Addison, you're on board with me. You're the best, kid. You are the best. Now, if you guys are watching my video, Addison, Avery, and Joey Jojo, hey. But they won't be. I'm sure they're all getting some food, maybe getting some drinks. I told them all, don't go too nutty on your first night because it really ruins the trip. Okay. Dawn says it here too. You give up one of your favorite things for Lent for a couple of months. Eddie's asking what's in February's schedule. Dude, let's check that out right now because I love doing this part of it. So, dude, let's just quickly recap the race. 3 riders up front, 2-minute 40-second lead. We're still in phase 1, kind of Dullsville right now. Nothing spectacular going on. Now, let's have a little quick look here. Just having a quick peek here. Seeing if I got any good stuff to talk about. Yeah, let's jump out, guys. So tomorrow morning, dudes, do not miss this. Tomorrow morning, we're going over here. I actually don't know what time it starts. We're going to cross, and we will be going to the UCI World Championships. Where's the men's race? I don't know. Well, what I'll probably do is I'll check out the women's race, what time it started. What time did the women's race start? Okay, so it started at 15:10. That's 10 after 6 in the morning. No, it's 10 after 7 in the morning for me. It's an 8-hour time difference. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know right now. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I think that's 10 after 7. So I'm going to assume that the men start tomorrow. Lucinda Brand won this one, the guys, today. No brainer for Lucinda Brand to win it. The men are going off tomorrow morning. I'm hoping to see something here. I'm just looking to see where the men's stuff is. So if I click on that, UCI World Championships, there's the men's elite. No, I got to go to that one. Then we go to the men's elite. Live. Doesn't tell you anything yet. Live stats. Not going to tell us. Dudes, that's my number one race tomorrow right there. That's the number one race tomorrow. Okay, we're doing that CX race. So that's only going to be, I guess, maybe an hour and a half stream. We'll go back to the road racing here. And, okay, so tomorrow's February 1st. Wow, February 1st tomorrow already. So we're doing UCI CX World Champs. Mathieu van der Poel will be there. And then probably got a couple days off, I think. The second and the third will be off. I don't like that. Unless I can find something else to do in the meantime. I'll take a look around. What does Flow Bike say? I can kind of like use both references here. February, yeah, they got nothing. February 1st. Okay, they're showing a race, Grand Prix Cycliste de Marseille, which I don't even see on there. And then the next race is the 4th. So on the 4th, guys, we'll be starting the Vuelta Comunitat Valencia. Right here, 2 pro race, World Tour, World Tour, World Tour, World Tour, World Tour. Oh, look at that. Giulio Pellizzari, Remco Evenepoel, right? Am I right or right? Nelson Oliveira. Kian Uterbrooks, debut probably for Movistar here. It is. This is his debut for Movistar. Okay, this is going to be a good one. And I've always liked this race. Theo Gegenhardt, wow. That's a guy that just kind of, you know, wins the Giro in 2020 and then, I don't know, just kind of vanished. Just weird. I mean, it was the Mads Pedersen, Soren Craig Anderson, Matisse Avashik. This guy's really good too. 23-year-old from the Czech Republic. Tour Voloni, 2nd place overall. So the guys, that starts that's gonna be Wednesday. Mark Soler is gonna be there. That's Dawn's favorite, Mark Soler. João Almeida, dudes, here he is. João's out to play, guys. João's coming out to play. Soudal Quickstep, Yves Lampert, Paul Magnier for the sprints, guys. Michael Landa still riding, dudes. He's still out there. Bauer Victorious is going to be there. So it's not all of the World Tour teams, but it looks like 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of them. Then we've got, it looks like 3, 5, 6 pro teams, 7 pro teams, a Conti team, and then another Conti team. I've seen Petrolike before. So, dude, that's going to be a good race there. 5 stages. Why don't we take a look at the stages? Let's do it right now. And we're not going to see them. They don't want to show us to them. 2026, that's what we do. 160K. Oh, yes. We got a time trial, guys. Time trial on Thursday. That's one of my favorite events. 17Ks. I love watching the time trial. Let's see what these stages look like. 1,500 meters of climbing, stage 1. That's probably more than any race we've seen so far this year. Stage 3, 1,500 meters of climbing. Stage 4, 3,225. Good douche. Right there. That's getting juicy, delicious. Stage 5, 1,278. So it's not crazy climbing, but it's more than we've been seeing so far. That's going to be a good race. And let me just jump back quickly here, guys. I want to the chat's keeping me alive tonight, guys. And I'll go back to the schedule here in a second. You give up one of your favorite things for lunch. Okay, I think UAE Tour is in Feb. Yeah, it is, dude. It's coming up. So right here, so the Volta Comunitat Valenciana, that's Wednesday. The UAE Women's Tour is on Thursday. It starts. Okay? So that's Women's World Tour. Then on the the Friday, whatever, guys, you know what I'm saying, right? We got the Tour of Oman. So World Tour teams will be here. Vincenzo Albanese, Honore, it'll all fill out. Roger Adria for Movistar. Valentin Peripontre. Sepp Kuss is back. Axel Zonglé will be there. Adam Yates. Dudes, come on. Come on! So we're going to have overlapping. Volta runs for 5 days. UAE Women's Tour, it's probably only going to be 3 days, 4 stages. That's going to overlap with the first race. And then the Tour of Oman, 5 stages will overlap with those other 2 at the same time. Bang, bang, bang. Lots of racings. Racing is going to be a ring-a-ding-dong dandy around Inside Cycling World, guys. So race after race after race. And then the middle of the month, we get the Men's UAE Tour. So the Tour of Oman was 5 stages. That takes us to the 12th. Something else will pop up in there somewhere. We hit the UAE Tour. And then all of a sudden, guys, we go up north. Northern France, Belgium, Netherlands, and we're doing stuff up there. Don't forget Strada Bianca. Oh, yeah, it's going to be good, man. It is going to be so good this year. I can't wait. I'm going to bang it out of the park, guys. Yeah, the eyes are really shot right now. You know. Let's get on here. Steven Cycles, Tour de France Grand Depart 27 is in my home city. Best to journey up to Loch Ness, then cycle up to Bilac Naba. Me and Steven Cycles have done Bilac to Naba together. Applegate Crossing, I think that's what it's called. Then up to the Geopark. Eddie again, Asian Championships in Feb, supposed to be in Thailand, but moved to Saudi. Likely money factor. Okay. Mark Soler panels. It's very fun to say Stake Langen. Valenciana looks like it should be competitive other than Remco boat racing, the individual time trial. Oh, yeah. Full devastation. That guy, yeah, so fast. 44K an hour, guys. We've covered 90K. We're just about at the halfway point. We're still in the lazy part of the race, I think. Nothing's going to happen yet. It'll probably start kicking off. Okay, we've got points available. So, like, how does this race work? Is this a points race? Like, really, what are the points for? Like, think about it. It's a one-day race. So, you're going to put a jersey on and wear it never? So, 5 points at the first one, 5 points at the second, 5 points at the third, probably points at the end, too. So, is it more like whoever gets the most points, or what? What do you guys, give me an idea. What do you think? I'm blind here right now. I don't even know what I'm doing. So you can score 15 points, and then what? You put on a polka dot jersey or something, and then you never wear it again because this is a one-day race. Yeah, maybe someone knows. I don't. Not used to seeing Sepp until July. Dude, I know too. Like, that's the only time I'd expect to see him. But when we've got all this awesome race coverage, let's see if Flow Bikes is actually working here. Yeah, I think they're screwing us over, guys. They're screwing us over. I'll just keep it there for now. Aaron's asking... Oh. Aaron says, Sepp is definitely the Scottie Pippen of cycling. Absolutely. Steven Cycles, what is your hometown? From Aaron Smith. Eddie's now talking Tourline Cowie. This year could be 2 to 3 World Tour teams, 9 Pro, 9 to 10 Continental, 1 national team, depending on budget. That could be approved soon. Dude, I'm going to be all over that race this year. Nothing is happening since there was a guy named Peace in the front 3. Exactly. Edinburgh is my home city. I live a little bit outside. Guys, Steven Cycles, and a little bit of top secret info here. Steven Cycles gets to go on. I think he did one last year, and he's doing another one this year. Steven, why don't you let us know, well, if you can. He did a pretty awesome bike trip last year, I think for like UAE, some UAE people. They were right at Balmoral, trucking around all that part of the world. And actually, I recreated one of Steven's routes on Bike Terra, so I was doing that. Don saying, what I like the most about Mark Soler is you don't know what he's going to do next. Sticking to game plans isn't his thing. Yeah, dude. And he's got those long, he likes his long shorts. Very weird to me. They like half cover his kneecap. Yeah, dude. So, airport, came home, chores. I don't know what I did. Oh, I talked to my buddy Jason. And then I talked to my buddy Mitch, and that was a really good talk I had with Mitch. Mitch, dude, you the man. A really good talk he gave me. A really good lecture is what he gave me. You know? Sometimes I don't use my brain very good, guys, and it takes someone to just beat it into me. Eddie's saying police should be arrested. The kangaroo invade the race again. Yeah, they should get the kangaroo. Must be cold in Edinburgh right now. Are you a golfer? That's the Steven Cycles. And yeah, guys, I don't think they're. I think we got ripped off by Flow Bikes today, which is disappointing. You know what, guys? I'll just hang out here. We got 14 people here right now. Hopefully, you're sipping a beer somewhere. Maybe having a, I don't know. What do you call it in? What's it called in the UK when you mix a shandy? Shandy when you mix a beer with like ginger ale or something. A shandy. I just want to say that word out loud. Best results for Oliver Peace. We were just talking about for Team Picnic Pastanel at the Tour of Rwanda. So this guy must be pretty young. Yeah, he's young, 20 years old. So all he's done, he did the Santos Tour Down Under. 2025, he did Tour of Langkawi and he finished 42nd. Yeah. Yeah, looks some nice race distances here. 215K, 198K. Tour de l'Avenir, he did that. Tour of Alsace. Giro Next Gen. I don't know this race. The Orland Nations Grand Prix. Some smaller races. Tour of Rwanda. Oh, that's really early in the year. Okay, so those are his best results from that race. And yeah, Stolas 3. It's actually came down quite a bit now where we got a minute and 40-second gap. Let's get that out of there, and we'll get the watch over here. Yeah, guys, this is so much more enjoyable than laying on the couch, staring at the ceiling, wondering what to watch, worrying about the world's problems. Dude, Eddie's saying, other than cycling, what sports you watching? Steven Cycles, I play sometimes. I work in St. Andrews. The Olympics start Friday. That's right. Okay, so hang on. We're going to back this up here. Steven says next scheduled. Oh, check this out, dudes. So for Steven Cycles, next scheduled tour is in June on the Isle of Wight. Allison Jackson, Canadian, Paris-Roubaix winner, and Greg Van Avermaet, superstar all around dude. Like that guy was just a beast in his day, and probably still is. So Steven Cycles gets hooked up with these awesome people to do these tours. Aaron Smith, wheat beer and lemonade make a good shandy, but that is a summer drink. This is whiskey weather or stouts. Yeah, exactly. Dawn's like in the pickleball. Dude, I like to watch hockey. I don't watch it all the time, but I'm definitely like a hockey playoffs guy. When the playoffs start, I'm like, okay, now it's really serious. And I love, all the teams coming down. Watching the Panthers just beat the Oilers last year. I was cheering for the Oilers all the way. Same as baseball, too. Like, I like live baseball. I don't like watching it on TV, really. Live is just good. I think I've only been to 2 live baseball games. California Angels way back in 2018, and we just did the Colorado Rockies and Dodgers last summer. Yeah, Steven's in a great part of the world there. Dude, like if me and Adam's coming over there, Steven, we're coming up to see you, man. We're coming up to see you. Even if it's just like a train trip up, hang out somewhere, go on some castle tours, look for Nessie. What else can we do? Maybe we can go visit Calgary. That's in Scotland. I hear it's a dump. I think someone told me that one day. I don't know if it is. It might be a great place. Football, soccer, still number one sport that, yeah, it is. Dude, I think with soccer, it's so affordable. All you need is a ball. That's all you really need. You don't even need a net. You just need like a couple rocks on the ground. It's the most affordable sport. I mean, look at cycling. Like even a junky bike, like a junky old bike would be like $1,000. Soccer, you just need any ball. You can use a basketball. You could use a volleyball if you wanted. Four Nations Cup last year was great. Yeah, dude, I don't mind watching a little bit of golf, but yeah, I'd say, okay, Outside of cycling, which gets all of my time, then it would probably be hockey, a little bit of football, and maybe some weird sports too. Like, dude, I like watching America's Cup. I love that. I'm trying to find a really good book about it. If anyone here knows of like the book to read about America's Cup, I'd love to know about it. Um, yeah, I love that whole sailing thing. I love the fact that the armed dudes now are now the cyclers. Like they're actually like riding recumbent bikes underneath inside the boat to generate the power and the electricity for the boat, hydraulic power and the electricity for the boat. And like these guys are absolute beasts. A lot of them, there's actually ex-pro cyclists in there, like track guys, stuff like that. Uh, Don, I used to pick up 10 packs of Yankee tickets with friends for like 5 seasons. Cool. Dude, yeah, baseball's just got the ultimate feel to it. Like you just go, you're hanging out. It's so slow. It's kind of like, you could be talking to me. Oh, what happened? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, great. It's just the right speed that you don't feel like you're missing it. Whereas with hockey, you're just watching the whole time. You're like, you gotta watch the puck. If you turn away for a second, they've already scored. That's what I really like with baseball. You go and you get yourself a hot dog and get like 4 beers and just, yeah. Okay, Steven saying that is Airdrie, you mean? Yep, Airdrie. Airdrie's just down the road. It takes me 30 minutes to get to Airdrie, and in the future, guys, I'm going to be living in Airdrie. That's where I'm going to live. There's a Calgary beach on the Isle of Mull. Turquoise water. Yeah, I think the Isle of Mull, I think that's the one that's off. The guy, Ian's always singing here in the morning. Isn't that, I think there's a town nearby called Salt's Coat. I think that's where Ian lives, and I think you can see the Isle of Mull from there. God, we're getting deep tonight, guys. The Isle of Mull, the Devils, Backbone, all that kind of good stuff, right? Aaron saying Colin and Addison could catch Tour de France and Open Champ golf in the same trip. Fish and chips as well, of course. Oh, dude, it'd be so fun. It would be so fun. Yeah, she's kind of like a mini me. She's like a little mini me. Yeah, dude, they're not giving us any coverage. I'm sorry. So I'm just gonna go with this here. Maybe it'll pop on soon. It'll probably pop on in the last half hour. And of course, if Avery wants to come, she's coming too, right? I only talk to Addison about it. Addison's very texty with me. Avery's a little bit more, she's 5 years older. She's probably got more friends. I don't know. It's one of those things. Eddie, football play on a huge pitch needs stamina skill, not just kicking the ball. Yeah, exactly, dude. Is curling a sport that people watch? Dude, it's huge up here in Canada. In Canada, like, dude, there's a curling rink just down the road from here. It's near the old Midway School. There's an old town here called Midway. It's nothing. It's like 5 or 6 houses, and there used to be a school there. It shut down. There's a curling rink right there. It's what farmers do in the wintertime. They got nothing else to do. Once they've done, like, okay, if they've got animals, they're feeding that. But the grain guys, they're just kind of hanging out for the winters going, okay, all my equipment's good. Okay, we can do an oil change on that one. We can do this, this, and this. Dude, they're curling. Curling is gigantic here in the wintertime. That's right. The grinders are the cyclers now. That's right. That's correct. Dude, yeah, I want to get like the book on it. I know there's that one with Dennis, whatever his face is, but I've seen like a good documentary about it, and I think it just basically, that is the book. That's right, Eddie. Remco used to play football in academy, but changed career because he didn't make the list. Okay. Yeah, pretty crazy when Remco's not good enough, right? What can go wrong with peanuts, Cracker Jack, hot dogs, and beers? I know. Dude, I love a baseball game. And it's going to be something that I think anywhere I go in the States. Joey Jojo has tickets to 2 concerts, August, September. One's AC/DC, one's Megadeth. One's outside of San Fran, one's outside of LA. There could be 2 games right there. Could be 2 games right there. Dennis Conner. That's right. Dennis Conner. Yeah, maybe I'll just get that one. Dude, I have so many credits on Audible right now, I don't even know what to do with them. Dudes, back to the racing here. We covered 100 kilometers with 84.3K to go. So I guess I got to blather for another 2 hours. Are you kidding me? I guess so. Well, dudes, I'm in. I'm in. Unless I pass out here, I'm in. I may go get another one of these, but I wouldn't mind a full strength one. I got root beer, but it's diet as well, so it's not that great. Curling is like baseball for northern climates. Lots of beer. Oh yeah, dude. If you're curling, you're drinking the whole time. So they'll have generally a small rink will be like 2 sheets of ice, and there'll be a little area up above, like the lounge area, where people just hang out. Dude, you go there, you ain't paying $15 for a beer. Like you're getting beers for like $2. Dirt cheap. They're basically just covering their costs and getting a bit out of it. The new trend sports, pickleball. Pickleball, what's paddle? Padel. I don't know what that is. Remco supports Anderlecht and Arsenal. Okay. There we go, guys. So yeah, the girls are in Cabo. Dude, check this out, okay? So the flight was supposed to leave at 10. And guys, it's flight 2282. I've taken this flight like 20-something times. Supposed to leave at 10 and land at 2:40. Okay? The flight left at 10:13, 13 minutes late. The flight arrived at 2 p.m. So they were 40 minutes ahead, plus they left 13 minutes late. They were 53 minutes ahead of schedule. And that's what it's like when you go to Cabo from Calgary. Sometimes it takes 4 hours. Sometimes it's like 3 hours and 15. And you're like, what happened? Like 3.5, just massive winds pushing them all the way down there. I tracked them on Flight Tracker all the way. Like I could see when they landed. Really cool to do that. Curling, a Scottish export along with golf. Actually, yeah, I think I learned on another stream that all of the curling stones in the world, I don't know if this is true or not, are made from one rock quarry in Scotland. Someone tell me I'm wrong, but I think they are. Curling, the only Olympic sport where beer is on the training regimen. Yeah, exactly. Pickleball is like tennis, but the smaller pitch. Paddle is tennis and squash combined. Dude, I've never even heard of paddle. So you must play inside like a squash court. Yeah, pickleball is massive here. Because you got smaller courts. I think you can do 4 or 6 pickleball courts on one tennis court. You know, it's slower. It's probably more designed for like more advanced in age people. Maybe. I'm not saying I wasn't talking about myself there. Just so you know. Now popular around the world. Not shocking. One day both sports in the Olympics. Yeah, Steven knows. It might be Steven who told me that, guys. But yeah, apparently all of the curling stones, some people call them rocks, a lot of people call them stones, come from one quarry in Scotland somewhere. I think that's right. And I'm just going to go back here. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So I imagine, so they're in Cabo right now, guys. They got there ahead of schedule. I think they had trouble with their luggage and stuff like that, though. Got out, private transport, very bougie apparently. You know, no, it's just to beat the rush. And they're at their favorite place. I guess the room's really good. And now they just got to figure out what they're going to eat tonight. So it's actually only 6:39 in Cabo right now. So hopefully they're not hitting the booze too hard. We got a new person here. Let's just jump ahead, Dawn. I'm going to get right back to you. Ji Wang, 8922. Do we know where they are right now, and how far are they from the waterfront? Dude, I wish I could see the video feed. I have nothing for video here. So I have 2 screens up. I got the data screen. Oh, maybe. This is terrible. Yeah. So it's supposed to start at 7 p.m. right now, guys. What are we? It's 40 minutes late, and I still have nothing. I wonder if I just hit live events. Just give me something. I wonder if I can go this way. No, it's January. Is January? January 31st? Yeah, sure it is. Sure it is. Just tell me it is, guys, and I'll do it. I might go in this way. Still nothing. Still nothing. Yeah, dude, sorry. I can't even see the race right now. I can't see it. All I can see is what we're seeing on screen here. 3 riders up front. Gaps open up at 2 minutes, 10 seconds. And I think pretty soon the race is going to start speeding up a little bit. Once probably go to the first passage because there will be points available. And again, like I said earlier, guys, this is a one-day race. Why are these points important? It'd be different if it was time modifications. Maybe that's what it is. We got 5-3-1, 5-3-1, 5-3-1, one-day race. Here's your special jersey. No one cares. So, anyone? Okay, back to Dawn. A baseball game is all about the food. We first get nachos and a beer when we get there. Then we get sausage sandwiches after third inning and dipping dots. Dude, what's a dipping dot? Dipping dot during the seventh inning stretch. Dipping dots. It kind of sounds like it's illegal, if you ask me. I didn't really say that, did I? Dawn, then we drink beers in the parking lot after. Dawn goes all in, man. He's a tailgater, you can tell. Aaron saying, hope you have a DD, Dawn, for those games. Most major league parks will allow free soda for DDs. G-Wang Norris. Yeah, G-Wang, sorry, dude, I can't see the race. Usually we got the video feed over here, and we have the data feed over here. Guys, for... You know what? Dudes, I'm going to do this right now. Live. We're going to do this here. Tour Tracker Live. I tried using this last... Oh, geez, dude. I tried using this last week when we had our little bit of a family incident, right? So this is Tour Tracker Live. This is one where you can track all the races, not all, on your phone, Android or Apple phone. And what's crazy, though, is the web version's free. So guess what? Colin's cheapo. He's using it. So I can go live, and it'll take me to this one. So this is how this one looks. I really like this. So we'll use this for Tour Tracker. I can actually like pinpoint on the map where they are. And what's really cool is in the top right-hand corner there, you can see I can follow along with the race here in the map window. So there we go. We'll be on the east coast of Spain. The islands, what do they call them? The Balearics. Yeah, these are all the Balearic Islands here. Mallorca, Ibiza, and the other one. Guys, I'm just laughing at myself right now. I'm such an idiot. But yeah, so dudes, it's good. And it's got lots of details. So we're going to use this for the next race. I will have PCS running in the background too. Just in case we need it. Oh, don't worry about that. And here we go. Just under 80K to go now. 2 minutes. So are they just going to let these guys take the points? And then what? Shallenborough Crescent. It's only 1.3 kilometers at 8%, but we're going to take it on 4 times. It's a little bit of a wall. I mean, it is 8%. Looks like some steeper stuff right in the middle here. Dipping Dots is ice cream. Okay, so it's not illegal. Curling stones made from granite. Yes. Sourced from 2 places. One from an island in Scotland and the other from a corn. Okay, so 2 places. There we go, guys. I should look up the age of the rock. That's what I should do next. Dude, that's what it's going to be. I'm going to do a full geological feature on curling stones. We'll do the breakdown of like the dioritic content, feldspars, you know, quartzes. We're going to do it all, man. We might do some crystallography. God, that was a hard class at university. I hated it. I hated it so much. We can see that this is pancake flat with a few bumps. Maybe there is wind and echelons. Dude, I wish. Good point there. Weather during the race. Well, dudes, yeah, 26.5. I always say 25 is the point where echelons will form. 25K an hour is about where the echelons form. So, just depends on the direction, right? Yeah, Flow Bikes, I want a refund. I didn't get my race today. But you know what, dudes? I think there was 3 or 4 different races on Flow Bikes today. UCI Worlds, Challenge Mallorca. Okay. Yeah, there's another Mallorca race tomorrow. Hang on a second, you guys. There's another Mallorca race tomorrow. Isn't there? Cadel, Evans, Great Open. That's tonight. Then we got something tomorrow. Women's Elite 1.1. Trofeo Palma. Dude, this one's tomorrow is 2. 1-day race. Starts at 10:30 in the morning. That's going to be 2:30 in the morning for me. Or 3:30 maybe. Start list, bangers. We've got Movistar, Red Bull here. Red Bull, Bora, Hansgrohe, EF. There's Magnus Court for Uno X. Guys, that might be an interesting race too. I'll try to do that one. Unibet Rose Rockets shown with Dylan Groenewegen, who already has 1 win on the year, guys. 1 win on the year. And beat Paul Magnier. Beat Paul Magnier, 32 years old, beat Paul Magnier. Love it. A lot of sprinters around that 32-year-old range are still deadly fast. Arts Hoob. Dude, this might be interesting, this one. I'll try to do that one at the same time as the CX race, although it's pretty hard to take your eyes off Mathieu van der Poel. At least that's what I say to myself. In a different reality. Uh, we can see that this... Okay, we got that. Granite, yep. For baseball games, we rotated that designated driver. Good idea on the rotation. Colin showing his boomer Bonafides not knowing what dipping dots. Dude, no idea. No idea. How about we just call it ice cream? Right? Dude, I kind of feel like I've had a drink or something. I haven't. Trust me. Dude, I think I spent the whole day on the phone, actually, is what I did. I think I spent almost the whole day on the phone. Just catching up with people. Could do curling commentary at the winter. Oh, dude, I'd be screaming at the mic. Dude, you know what's crazy? One of the greatest Canadian curlers, she just recently died. Forget her name. She was actually a commentator. When I first started watching curling, she was like Top Gun. She won like whatever the Brier is. I don't know how many times. I think she had cancer, like, one of those, oh, crap, I got cancer. And yeah, you're gone. One of those, because she looked like fully healthy, and then all of a sudden, oh my, just lost a bunch of weight. Colleen? It's not Colleen Jones. There's two Joneses. There's the younger one, and there's the older one. I think she was only like 63 or 64. Aaron, crystallography was probably a big class at Berkeley in the 1960s until half the undergrads found out it was not what they hoped. Yeah, dude, totally. Dude, that was such a hard class for me. I remember crystallography. I was like bombing. Final exam, I think, was worth 50% of our grade. Something crazy, or maybe it was 40% of our grade. And it was basically you get one wooden block. So the little blocks were like crystalline structures, right? And you had to take that crystalline structure and map it onto like a 3D stereo net. I wouldn't even know how to do that anymore. Like, I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what I said out loud there, actually. And dude, the crystal that they gave us was like the one I had dialed into my brain. For some reason, and I think I got an A on that final exam, like fully dominated it and stopped me from failing the class. So I think I was like C minus, D, just barely making it. Aaron saying, we need Colin to cover the curling and the cross-country ski events. Dude, I probably could somehow, right? I probably could. Don saying, I think feldspar curling stones slide better than polished sandstone. Dude, sandstone curling stones, they probably fall apart. Then he says, I have no idea what I'm saying. Don, welcome to the club, dude, because that's how I feel half my life. Aaron Smith, one of the best things about curling is you can see the athletes as opposed to other sports other than ice skating. Dude, I really like curling. I used to curl when I lived in Saskatchewan. It was just something you do in the wintertime. Every Friday night, you meet up with everyone else. It's the dead of winter. It's cold outside. It's dark for like 16 hours a day. You go to the curling rink, and you don't have to spend a ton of money. It's really chill. There's no fights. Ji Wang saying, I think they're approaching the waterfront soon. The street starts to be quiet. Okay. Dude, I wish I could see something. I really wish I could see something. Okay. Addison was telling me there. She says, oh yeah, Mom thinks you're ignoring her. Busy. I'm busy right now. Sorry, folks. Busy. I can't text everyone at once. Dudes, let me just step away. I gotta go check on the dogs. I'm gonna grab another one of these junky things. I'm switching over this week. I'll be right back. back into the 10x10 cube of cycling dominance, folks. Collins here, Inside Cycling World. Guys, I am just whacked out tonight. I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh, cool. Ji Wong, he says I'm volunteering here. So Ji Wong is like live. So Ji Wong right now, we still got the 3 riders up front, down to 39 seconds, guys. I told you. Once we get these lumps, phase 2 starting, it's gonna speed up a lot. Average speed right now, 43.7 kilometers an hour. So it's not crazy fast. Peloton is stretched out, so they decided to make a go for it now, guys. Again, we got points. I don't know what they're for. No idea. Teams pulling Team Jayco Allula and Lotto Intermarché. Let's take a look at Lotto Intermarché. Who see we got on that team? Let's look for those red jerseys sort of right here. Matthew Fox, Jonas Roosh. Dude, this name's really familiar to me from the Tour de France last year, I think. Am I right about that? Yeah, he was at the Tour de France last year. 128th. Why does he stand out to me, his name? Stage 1. 78-kilometer breakaway. Maybe that's what it was. I just remember that name really well. Dude, that's... Man, I freaking love seeing that. Dude, this is the state... Like, right here. July 5th of last year. Story time from Colin, guys. I better check the messages just in case, because I got 3 people that might be messaging me. Okay, no messages, so they must be all busy right now. They must be out for supper. Me and Joey Jojo are down in Denver and saw the concert, came home, and she goes, just try it out. I think this very first video here, I think I got 33,000 views in one video. And I was just like, huh? What? Yeah. And I think even the first video, I had like 300 concurrent viewers at once. Like right now, dudes, we're at 11 concurrent viewers. We're in Shadyville right now. Dude, so much fun doing that. So I'm hoping we can ramp it up. Baptiste Weisstroffer, George Zimmerman, Ruben Thompson, Lionel Tamino, and Jonas Ruch, Matthew Fox. I don't know Matthew Fox from too. 23-year-old. Okay. So those are the teams on the front there. Pop's making a lot of noise, isn't it? The inducer's going off right now, guys. We had inducer talk this morning. Talk about it all here. Yeah, I think I got gypped by Flow Bikes, man. Okay, at the front, it's down to 2 riders. So Oliver Peace and Julian Baudry have gone solo. Langen has fallen back. He's only 9 seconds ahead of the peloton right now. Race is going to heat up and get really fast right now. Langen is the 36-year-old that rides for Team UAE. I'll give you a little picture of him right here. 36 years old, been with UAE. Oh, so cool. 2015 Team Joker. I think I remember that team. And then also 2016 I Am Cycling. Yeah, I remember those names. So he's just been dropped. He's going to get caught right away. Oh, take a look at this here. He's been caught. Peloton's 47 seconds back. Oliver Peace, the only one surviving. Julian Baudry's out the front now as well, just by 5 seconds. 47 to the Peloton. So I guess they give a KOM jersey. Maybe that's all it is. Like, you won the KOM jersey. Yeah, yay. But you never get to wear it. Is that what it is? Because it's showing here results of KOM Sprint. Chalamba Crescent. First time through. Let's get back here. Research for the week. Find pro cycling stats equivalent for SC ski and curling and get full Olympic coverage. Dude, good idea. Yeah, dude. How can I do that? Huh. Yeah, dude, I'll have to think about how I'm going to do this. Like, I'll figure something out. Don does, he does 12-ounce curls in front of the television only once a week. Eddie's asking how PCS gets the information of the team and the race live. Dude, they must be just pulling off from like the transponders on the bike. They must be going 32k an hour in this race or hitting a massive headwind. Yeah, 43.6 right now. I'm just going to give it a quick refresh and see what we're doing here, guys. Oh, the 2 up front are back together. Peace and Baudry got back together there. So he did come back on. 35 seconds back now, guys. Still 70k to go. There's a Jonas with Intermarché. Come on, Jonas. Come on. You're killing them all, Jonas. Is there a fresh breeze? Dude, there's a fresh breeze for sure. We have a fresh breeze. It doesn't say it's a fresh breeze, but this is a fresh breeze. 26.8k, fresh breeze. as it's known around here. G-Wang's got to go. Thanks, mate. Dude, thanks for being here. I wish I could see the race, but I can't. I'm getting nothing from Flow Bikes here. Who knows? Maybe they didn't get the data through, or the World Tour feed didn't come through properly. Yeah, Don, exactly. You get to wear the KOM jersey for the award ceremony at the end of the race, and then it's like, okay, next race, guys. See ya. Eddie's saying, when did I start my first live stream, and what is your biggest live view stream number? Dude, so when the channel started, it was all like virtual cycling inside. So if you know Zwift, if you know Ruvi, if you know My Whoosh, actually it all started with Ruvi is what it started with. I made a couple tutorial videos. I was making like one video per month. And dude, I started in January. So the channel's 3 years old this month. And I just made some tutorial videos. I wasn't on camera. I could only make videos because my streaming was so slow. I have Starlink now, so I can pretty much do whatever. And then I did an audio recording of a race, I think in April. And then I uploaded it, and people really liked it because they got to see themselves racing. They got to see what was going on. And so I can bounce around in the race. I can click on individual riders and say, let's go to the front of the pack. Let's go to the back of the pack. What's going on? The race within the race, because on those cycling platforms, if 50 people show up, there's going to be 5 or 6 at the front that are like the absolute hitters. They're racing each other. Then there's going to be 10 dudes that are like, right there as well, but just not super hitters. They're racing each other. There'll be like 4 or 5 dudes at the back that are just starting out. They end up having a bit of a race. Some of the best battles are the guys at the back. Like, it just boggles my mind how hard they're racing for like 48th place. But I always cheer them on. I always call them out. I get messages from people all over the world. Dude, I saw your video and you called my name out. I made my granddaughter watch it. So awesome. And dude, I'm like, that's why I do this. And so, I made a bunch more videos like that. And then I think I went live. I think I was live at the end of the first year. I think I was. And the first time I went live, I had myself as a tiny little camera in the bottom corner. And people are like, Colin, we want to see what you look like. I'm like, okay. So I blew the camera up. Then I don't even know. Maybe I went like a year and a half without going live. And then I just did tons of races. I was streaming races over and over and over. So dude, long story short, for Eddie, my first live stream of a real race, I think it's July of last year. Like, it has to be. We came back from Denver, and Joey Jojo says, just go for it. That very first video was 33,000 views. I think my peak video was 95,000. And the key thing for me, like, okay, guys, right now we have 12 people watching. I can see that. It's terrible. But I thank you guys all for being here. My peak for Tour de France, I had 1,800 people watching at once. And I was like, holy crap. Let's get it on, Shaka Khan. That's where that came from. What are your next races? I'm about to crash. Flocky, February. Well, we're doing CX tomorrow morning, Flocky. Get your bets in. Matthew Vanderpool, you have to bet $4,000 to win 4,001 apparently. I think there's a one-day race. We'll just do CX tomorrow. Dude, on Wednesday, February 4th, Volta Valencia? Comunitat Valenciana or something like that. That's a 4 or 5 day stage race. We've also got the UAE Women's Tour and the Tour of Oman. They're all bangers. They all overlap. It's going to be nutty. So, Flocky, we'll see you then. Eddie, potentially collaborate with biggest cycling YouTuber in any cycling stream and video. Dude, I wouldn't even know who to talk to. Like, dude, my channel's so small and whatever. I just do my own thing. And, I don't know who the biggest cycling YouTuber is and what they could bring to me. And, I don't know. How would I work with them? I don't know. Guys, any ideas? I'd love it. Yeah, Steven Cycles. I think it was stage 1 of the tour. Your first live pro race commentary. Yes, dude. Yes. Dude, I was so pumped that day. I was so pumped. I wonder how I can show you that. Yeah, guys, just dig back through the channel. Just slide back and you'll see all those videos back then. So I did all of the Tour de France. I did the Tour de France Femmes avec Zwift. I did the Tour of Romandy. I did the Vuelta a España. I did the Tour of Burgos and a bunch of one-day races. And I just kept going and going and going. It petered out. I got bored and depressed. Honestly. Yeah, like, yeah, and but we're back. We're back. So you made money from the stream, or you haven't? Dude, I used to be a geologist in downtown Calgary, oil and gas. That all fell apart. Did some other stuff. I was in real estate for a while. Sold some equipment for a while. And then, actually, when I started the Tour de France stream, like Joey Jojo's like, she goes, go 100% at it, 100%. Yeah, you can make money doing it. It's not huge. And your biggest months are probably going to be like, well, dude, I don't really know. Obviously, July's huge. August was good too with La Vuelta. May should be good with Giro. June we've got the Tour de Suisse and Dauphiné. Those should be good as well. Spring Classics, dude, it's gonna be good. I'm starting ahead this year, so I want to be bigger by the time we get to the Tour de France. Oh, the Global Cycle Network, yeah, dude. But dude, they're not gonna even look at me really. Like I'm just me in my basement. 10 by 10 cube of cycling dominance is what I meant. We got the vault over here, archives in that corner over there, the training centers in that vicinity over there. We have a full kitchen here, disco floor as well. Seems like we have moved to phase 2 now. Yeah, definitely, dude. Phase 2's gone right now. Peloton's all back together. Matthew Dynam looks like he was off the front there. I don't know even. Let's take a look at this dude. Looks like an Aussie. He is an Aussie. Oh, this is the guy I looked at him before. Aussie, born in Johannesburg. So I'm like, is that South Africa? Right? I think it's South Africa. Yeah, he just raced Santos Tour Down Under. That's why I recognize that name. Get it on. Yeah, so I think the girls landed, and I think it was 28 degrees Celsius in Cabo San Lucas. So now they got to figure out their food. They're not doing the all-inclusive because it's too brutally expensive. They want, for all-inclusive at this resort that we love, they want $200 US per day. I'm like, that is a little bit rich, don't you think? Like, think about it. Are you really going to consume $200 per day of resort liquor and food? I don't think so. Like $600 a day between the three of them. I just told Joey Jojo, I said, just go to the restaurants and use them. Go to the market and buy a bunch of booze from there and make your own drinks when you want. Otherwise, just buy a couple of drinks at supper time and just put it on your tab and pay it at the end. So that's why I spent some time that one day and I made sure I jacked up the limit on her. She has like a secondary account on my credit card. I had to make sure the limit was nice and high because it might be a big bill at the end. Biggest month should be April. Worlds in September, October. Yeah, dude, July was huge for me. August was huge for me. Tour de France is just massive, right? I think the Giro will be big too. Yeah, Tour de France, FEMS is when the Blue Thunder mode was founded. Yeah, dude, so if you don't know, this is probably for like Eddie. So there's a cycling application. What the heck, guys? Let's just do it right now. Because you know what? I love these guys, and I don't even ride on there much right now. Okay, so guys, what you're looking at here, this is an inside cycling application. You can see I'm a member. It says, welcome back, Colin, right on the top. Last 2 weeks, zilch, I've been riding on Zwift. That's where I'm riding these days. I'm still going to look over here and see if Flow Bikes will show me something. No, that's a replay. We don't want that, Colin. We want live. Oh, we got it. We got it, boys. I finally have coverage. Okay, we'll let that settle. So, Bike Terra dudes, you know what? Events. There won't be anyone live right now, I don't think, to see this. It's a smaller cycling application. How can I show this to you? You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm just going to pick a random route here. Here, we'll pick this route here. Details, I'm going to ride it now. So, my bike's over here. My smart trainer's over here. And take a look at this beauty here. Take a look at this, guys. It's going to populate in. This is a browser-based cycling application. Look at that. Oh, sorry, guys. Look at that jersey. Isn't that the sweetest jersey of all time? Yeah, that's the Inside Cycling World jersey, guys. That's it right there. That's me. Dude, it's very... I don't want to say simple graphics because I think it's a style and it's perfect for running on the browser. There's nothing to download to run this. Nothing. And what's really cool about it is you can fly around and look around at stuff. So this is a real map. You can see it here in the bottom right-hand corner. I can zoom the map out, and we'll find out where we are. I have no idea where we are here. Where is this? Oh, it said it was Bermuda. So, you know, we're just off the coast of Florida. There's somewhere. Yeah, that's where we're at, guys. What's really cool too is that I'm just using the standard camera controls right now. You can actually toggle through the camera controls. Yeah, you can toggle through them like that. Okay, and you can also go into what we call Blue Thunder mode. Dawn knows it, where I can actually fly the camera along with the Peloton. Dudes, okay, Colin, stop talking. One rider's out front right now, guys. One rider's out front. Let's see, about 60K. Oh, here comes the Peloton on him. Like, they are just blowing by him. I think we got Uno X on the front here, guys. It is hot and heavy right now. This is where so that guy that was here for, Ji Wang, whatever his name was, they're at the water right now. So the cool thing about Bike Terra, they can pull the data from these races you're watching right now, and they can illustrate, represent the race that I'm watching that you guys may not be able to see, depending where you are in the world, and you can replicate it in Bike Terra. So that's how I used Bike Terra last year, and it was freaking fantastic. Right, Don? So Eddie's saying, so this is your full-time year-round? Dude, I did it last year pretty hard, and then I was like, what am I doing now? And then I got bummed out. And then we had family health issues, like really bad ones. And then we had Joey's mom move in here, and that was like the worst 5 weeks of my life, to be honest. Then we had a horrible Christmas. January's been pretty sucky too. I gotta say that too, guys. And I'm not in Cabo. So, dude, yeah, I started up my real estate license again, and so I'm going to be going full-time real estate and full-time YouTuber, because I can YouTube every morning. Real estate's just, dude, I did my one little piece of real estate business today. A guy asked about what the cost was for the pad rent for this mobile somewhere in London. I just sent him a quick text, introduced myself, because I was going to be doing this, so I didn't really want to call him. But I sent him a text. I'll call him tomorrow. And just gave him the info that he needed. And, you know, hey, if you want more details, you want to look at the place, give me a shout. And we'll go look at it. I'll book it for you. So it's kind of slow real estate starting up here right now. So YouTube full-time, real estate full-time. Just looking good full-time too, guys. Matty Diamond started racing back at Tour Langkawi 2020. Dude, you know it all. Back after a couple of years, got a horrific injury. Hooray for Flow Bikes, only 120K too low. Better late than ever. Exactly. So this is Mauro Schmidt here at the team car. Watching him right now. They're going through like a little bit of a park area here, it looks like. I'm getting dry mouth. Bang. Steven Cycles. Didn't he finish 5th at the World Champ Road Race in 2023? Is this Matt Diamond guy? Are you talking about Mauro or Matt Diamond? Matty Diamond. 2023. Okay, he didn't do World 7th. Steven, good memory. How did you remember that? I wouldn't remember that. 7th place, not bad. Steven was very close there. And okay, so yeah, Mauro Schmidt still team car there. That's no big deal. Yeah. Bike Terra with Matt and Anzo. Let's go. Dude, I got to reach out to them and say, guys, you got to get some of these other races that are coming up on there. They did the Tour last year. They did the Tour de France Femmes. They did La Vuelta. The La Vuelta coverage was really bad, and that was only because the data coming from La Vuelta was very choppy. So it didn't translate well to their software. It got really choppy and stuttery. Yeah, Aaron, I know. I saw that too. Nice brown ocean there. I know, right? Looked pretty sketchy. The images are like characters from Minecraft. Yeah, dude, it does the job. It's perfect. And to me, it's got the best road feel out of any of the cycling platforms. It just feels right. The speeds don't seem too high. Ruby, speeds are too high. Zwift, speeds are too high. Bike Terra's spot on. Do they have a GPX for Cabo San Lucas? Dude, I don't know what they have done. Dude, it would be easy to make them. So all you do is you go on Strava, find some people that have ridden down around Cabo San Lucas or wherever, what's the other place? San Jose del Cabo. Or you go up to the Hotel California, just up the coast there. What's that town called? Where the Hotel California is? It's just up the coast from Cabo San Lucas. Yeah, you get the GPX file, you load it into Bike Terra, it creates the file, and then you can ride it. So Steven Cycles has sent me a couple, and I know I've ridden one of them for sure, somewhere in Scotland on one of those big tours that he did. And I gave it a name, I wrote it, I could see the mountains that were in the area, I studied the maps, I love it. Aaron, is tomorrow's race? Yeah, tomorrow's cyclo. Tomorrow's CX. It's the World Championship CX. We're going to see Matthew van der Poel. I think he's going for a record for the most wins ever. Is that right, guys? I think. Maybe not. Don saying he was very cool. I can't wait to see the men's Tour de France on Bike Terra. Dude, I think we're probably going to get Bike Terra back before then. I would expect to see them by the Giro at the latest. Maybe something before that, like maybe Paris-Roubaix, Milan-San Remo. They should be doing those races. Pounding a Hostess cupcake for the finish. I should get some of that stuff, man. But we're back in the pipe, 5x5, and 2026 will be a new year with great adventures for Colin. Dude, Aaron, thank you, dude. Dude, thank you. I'm trying hard here, man. I'd love to make this my absolute full-time gig. I do like real estate too. It's just, dude, it gets me out of the house. I don't like staying at home. As Eddie asks, are you playing any cycling games? Dude, I have a couple of them. I have one in the, I won one through Israel Premier Tech, actually. I think it was PC. Yeah, it's on my PC. And I also have one on my Xbox. Eagles Hotel California is a great song. Yeah, such a lovely place. That's right. Parlay for MVP tomorrow with Remco individual time trial will probably pay only 200. Yeah, dude. We need Flocky here to tell us all about that. He's always betting on this stuff. 57.3 Ks to go, guys. It's currently 8:13 at night. Come on. Dude, I was hoping I'd be done by 9. Dude, tonight, and I was going to tell you the story before, I was hoping to be in bed by 9 o'clock. Hot Saturday night for Colin. Like, absolutely pushing it to the limit. Dude, I'm wiped out. Guys, the last 5-6 weeks, yeah, sleep is just non-existent. Food has been non-existent. And yeah, it is what it is. UnoX on the front here. Visma Lisa bike making an appearance here in the middle of the screen right now. Sky Tracker, what's this? The Geelong Sport Sky Tracker. What does that tell us? I think it's kind of showing the climb of the road here. Yeah, I think it's just showing the climb of the road. That's all it's doing. Yeah, dude, I play Live Cycling Manager 24 in Google Play. Dude, I didn't even know you could play it on Google Play. Yeah, I think I have one of the Cycling Manager games. And then Xbox has their own version, which is just slightly dumbed down for the Xbox. Not as, you don't got to do any training, you don't got to hire coaches and stuff like that. Yeah, keep in mind that this race is tomorrow for us. That's right. Yeah, this race is happening tomorrow, guys. So I always take a while to figure out the timing. Their version of 22 and 23 have 1,000 download, but the 24 have... okay, so the 2024 is the one to get. Sky Tracker, maybe drone. Yeah, dude, it's just... Oh, what's going on here? Showing a little bit of Matty Brennan action here. They're going to be getting rammy, I think, for this climb here to get these points. Yeah, everyone's hitting it pretty hard on the front right now. Goes hitting it hard. I love it. Fantastic. And it's been quiet on the text front, so the girls must be having a good time, I hope. Really hope so. Without Colin. So fun. Dude, I said I'll be going there again this year at some point. I will be in Cabo this year, guys. It's my favorite place to go to. Just checking all my stuff. Boom, we're back. Yeah. Oh, Papa Marino, too. Yeah, he was the other better dude. Yeah, Papa Marino used to put money in his rides. Yeah, that's right. Papa Marino's the better during the Velta. So, yeah, we got Flocky and Papa Marino. There's been a couple other dudes, too, that came in with some crazy bets and won money. I remember that. I remember there's one guy during the Tour de France. He says he was basically like, dude, he goes, I know nothing about cycling. Do you think this guy has a chance of winning? That dude, like the odds were so hard against him. That guy finished second on the last stage. I forget who it even was. The stage that Wout won. Second place finisher. Yeah, I forget his name. Well, I guess I could look it up, couldn't I? Could probably look it up. Dude, never been to Cabo. Man, we could do some damage here. Dude, Cabo is so fun. So fun. Dude, it's such a quick flight. So, like, today the girls' flight was... Well, I guess it was 3 hours and 45 minutes. The girls got the exit row. So me and Joey usually book exit row if we don't want to go too bougie, as Aaron likes to say. But since I got whatever from the trip to stay at home here and look after these animals and stuff like that, then we had to get a third seat for Avery to go with them because she can't just take one of the girls. It has to be both of them. So the only seat left on the plane was a premium seat. So Joey rode premium all the way down. The two girls, the daughters, sat in the exit row. So I'll be going back down this year with him. Yeah, dude, Cabo's fun. It's a short flight. I was even talking to Joey Jojo about trying to get to the UK for a Metallica concert this year. There's still some tickets there, and they're not really that expensive. Like, really not. I think it was London. You could stand on the pitch for like £360 per night. So I think, what's a pound? I don't know if that's $600 or something. So for $1,200, you could go to both nights of that 2-night concert. That's not too bad, really. It doesn't cost a lot to fly there. Joey's like, I just can't fly that far. She goes, don't you remember when we flew to, we got an abandonment. Oh, Langan's out. The 36-year-old has abandoned. Find these races, these one-day races, you will see a lot of guys abandon. She goes, yeah, remember the Hawaii flight? We did a red-eye flight, and it was like the worst flight of our life. Hated it. We had like a bulkhead, and it's got the two lanes, whatever. Where we were sitting, everyone decided that was the route to the bathroom. So everyone was like stomping on us. One kid actually stomped on Joey, like stomped on her leg. Kids running back and forward all night long. Hated it. It just ruined the whole trip for me. Like, I don't even want to go back. Dude, exactly. Quick from Calgary is not the same as quick from Washington, D.C. Dude, yeah, we meet people all the time down there. I don't know why, for some reason, when I go on vacations, I'm Mr. Social Butterfly. And I meet people from all over. It'll take them like 8 to 10 hours to get to Cabo, and we're there in 4, because they all have to end up like doing a layover or a connection like in Texas somewhere or something weird. There's like nothing direct. If it wasn't direct, I don't think I'd go as often. Dawn's asking, okay, hang on. Eddie here, which team had not operating anyone who want to bring back to Cycling World? Oh, which team would I want to bring back to the Cycling World? La Vie Claire. La Vie Claire. Festina, baby. Let's get Festina back. It's my favorite jersey. Dawn, how are Ziggy and Hetfield doing? Did they notice Joey's on vacation? Dude, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Like, Hazel's kind of Joey's main dog. All she does is lay under Joey's bed. And they honestly, they go to the bathroom once a day. They're like depressed. So when Joey will message me, how the dogs doing? I'm like, oh, they're great. Great. Dude, they're miserable. They are absolutely miserable when she's not here. She loves to go lay in her bedroom and just have like a pile of dogs laying on her. That's what she does. That's kind of like Joey's weekend before we go out for the night or something. Laying in bed, playing on her phone, dogs all over her. She loves it. The good thing is Ziggy and Hetfield are best friends. They don't really notice it. But dude, we have too many dogs. It's Hazel, Tucker, and Henley. They stay in her room and they don't want to even leave. Like, the bedroom's up there. And outside of the 10x10 cube of cycling dominance, they just live in that bedroom. They come out like twice a day, morning and at night. When she's here, they're all over the place. They're running around the house, following her. Going up a little bit of a climb here, guys. We're coming up. Oh, this is the top of the Schellenberg Crescent. It's actually quite a climb. Looks like Bomber and Victorious on the front here, going for these 5 points. Rider's pretty strung out here right now. I can tell I'm getting tired. Yeah, so the dogs are doing okay. Like, I mean, they're going to be fine. But yeah, they're miserable. Aaron saying, thinking about a spring break trip to Arizona, currently to take daughters to SU and maybe Grand Canyon. Dude, I haven't even been to the Grand Canyon yet. The only time I've seen the Grand Canyon is when, dude, there's a fake Diddy the Devil here. Fake Diddy the Devil alert. Unbelievable. How dare he? Dude, watching the Grand Canyon when we fly to Cabo. I love it. Robert Stannard for Bombering Victorious pulling on the front here. Let's take a look at him. Yeah, here he is. 27 years old. Bahrain Victorious. Before that, Alpecin de Koenig. Team Bike Exchange, Michelin Scott. Finished 94th GC at the Santos Tour Down Under. And battling their way. This is actually quite the climb, guys. 2 riders for Bahrain Victorious here. Movistar's in the mix. Ineos Grenadier rider here. I have no idea who that is. 1 EF rider. Okay, Bahrain should get this point here. The 5 points there. He's really going for it here. Okay, I think they just crossed line. So someone from Bahrain Victorious, might have been Robert Stannard, got the 5 points the second time through here. First time through was our breakaway. Peace, Bowdry, and Langen. Langen has now retired from the race. This time through, it's going to be a Bahrain rider. Yeah, Robert Stannard, Santiago Buitrago, who's Bahrain as well. Those are our 2s going up. And Marco Schrittel, XDS Astana. Getting those 5 points for that jersey. They're going to wear for about 30 seconds after the race and then give it back. Oh, yeah. Richard Veronk and the frosted tips, dude. I love it. Dude, maybe I should do that for the tour next year. Like, do like a character every day or something. I wonder if I could do that. Some of them would be so easy. Like Laurent Fignon would be so easy, you know, just have a thing, some goofy little glasses. Maybe I could get like a little wig on or something, a blonde ponytail wig. Now that sounds freaky, doesn't it? How does a 5x5 pipe jibe with the 10x10 cycling office? Dude, we're just in the pipe all the time, man. We're in the pipe. Dude, it was a fake devil. It's totally fake. It was not him. It was not Diddy the Devil from Tour de France fame. The old German dude, whoever he is. This guy was way too young. Aaron St. Crescent is a legit climb. Could be pure sprinters have issues. Yeah, dude, that is a legit climb there. Because we're going to go over it 4 times. This is our second ascent over it. We're going to do it one more time and then last time right before the finish. So if you can get over the top there, it might hurt the sprinters. However, right now, you can see Matty Brennan is in that front group. They got a 5-second gap, guys. Stannard, Schrettel, Buitrago, Embret, I'm just going to say that way, and Matty Brennan. How is he in that group? Yeah, Dawn, exactly. The Grand Canyon doesn't look real from the viewing areas. The pictures look like artworks. Yeah, dude, exactly. Even from the air, I'm like, it doesn't even look right. Yeah, opening May 12. Bay 12, please. I don't know. Is there anything you can do? I'm qualified to load the Bay 12, please. Yeah, that's a classic. That is a classic right there. Now, if that was on TV, when I go back upstairs, when I leave the warm ensconcing, the warmth of the 10x10 cube, I would watch Aliens Tonight. Yep, opening Bay 12, love it. Yeah, this is quite climby here. Even the second little bump, this is quite the kick. What they're showing on screen, this is quite the little kick here, guys. They are grinding, and even with the camera, you can see the road going straight down. Matty Brennan hanging on here. Buitrago on the front. Then we've got an Astana rider that's probably Schrettel. That Ineos rider here, I got to figure out who that is in the white and orange, whatever color you want to call that. What is more challenging, physical or mental? Real cycle in road? Dude, they're both different. Both different. Obviously, everyone's going to say, well, inside cycling is not real cycling. Sure. I think the intensity level of inside cycling can be a lot higher. So, like, if you're racing on Zwift and you're really good. Okay, so Embret Sevested Bardseng, he is the Ineos Grenadier rider. Matty Brennan's there. How's Brennan up here? Leading the front here. So a Zwift race is not 6 hours long. A Zwift race might be 20 minutes. So when the gun goes off, people are dropping 12, 14, 15 watts per kilo. Like immediately. So like 30 seconds into the race, your heart rate's already at like 185, 190. Like there's no lead in. It's like bang, it's gone. It's a different style of racing. Inside cycling too, let's say you're going longer. Let's say like 2 hours outside is easy compared to 2 hours inside. These trainers, there's basically no coasting to them. As soon as you stop pedaling, you're instantly slowing down. So you're basically pedaling the whole time. I think someone said one time an hour outside is equivalent to about an hour and a half inside. Different. You're never going to have headwinds, but you're never going to have a tailwind. You never have to crash inside. Dude, just different. There are World Tour dudes. Yes. Jay Vine was discovered riding on Zwift. That's where Jay Vine was discovered. So he rode the Zwift Academy a few years back. I can't remember which year. Basically, Zwift tracks so many riders and collects all their data. They can look at the data and go, look at this guy's 20-minute power. His 20-minute power is equivalent to the World Tour pros. Let's have a look at him. And so they created the Zwift Academy. They brought the best dudes in. There was a big competition. They bring the best in. The winner got a pro contract. That's how Jay Vine started in World Tour. I don't know what his background was like before that, because I think a lot of these stories make it seem like he was only riding inside. That's possible. I think a lot of them got discovered that way by riding inside, but they still rode a lot outside as well. It's kind of deceptive, I think. Aaron saying, real life for sure, when you puncture 50 miles out in 4 Fahrenheit with low or no food, your heart is racing. Yeah, dude, like, yeah. Dude, yeah, it's, outside sucks because, yeah, like, oh, I got to get home. Inside sucks because you're on your bike and you're like, you know what, dude? I can be on that couch in about 15 seconds flat. Like, if you're struggling, you outside, you got to struggle home. You got to fight your way home. Inside, it's just mental. You're like, I'm done. That's it. And the hardest thing about inside is totally the heat. You cannot stay cool enough. It's so much hotter than outside. You can have the best fans and there'll still be like a puddle of sweat on the floor every time. Because outside, you're punching into the wind, right? Your whole body's getting cooled. Inside, you got like the fan up here. Your feet aren't getting cooled. Your lower legs aren't getting cooled. It's just like a heat sink inside. It gets very swampy in the 10x10 cube of cycling dominance. We have that Urinstad dude back. Dude, where is he? I gotta look for him. Yeah, 2 guys up front. It's Uno X, Andres Kron, and Eduardo Zambanini waiting for the peloton right now. The attackers that went off the front, they're just hanging out right now. Vine maybe was also working in the fish market. Yeah, dude, they're all from a fish market these days, it seems like. Dawn, after my bike club broke up, I would ride outside by myself. The rides were good, but lonely. Then I started taking spin classes. Then I got a spin bike in my basement. Yeah, dude, like, they're different. They're all good. Dude, when Chris Froome first started, he taught spin bike. He's like, I needed to make some money, so I was riding spin bike. He goes, and it was a good workout. It's just different. So yeah, generally, all of the racing inside, it's 45 minutes long, tops. 20 minutes to 45 minutes. Now, there are some that you'll find races that'll be like out to 2 hours. It's not very common. These races are all like 4 and 5 hours. Zwift races are brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. How the bike connects into a virtual race, dude. Smart trainer back here. Software on your PC, whatever you're gonna use. You can use a phone, Apple TV. The software tells the trainer what to do. So when it knows you're going up a hill, increase resistance in the back end. So my trainer can do up to 25% gradients. It's Tax Neo 2T, the most reliable trainer out there. Some trainers, the cheaper ones, they could be out by 10%. Like, it's just fake. Like, the watts are so out of whack. And the cheaper trainers can't simulate as much as that. They might max out at 10%. So even though the gradient on your screen is saying 18%, you're maxed at 10. That's all it's going to do. But just live with it, right? Dude, it's really cool. Zwift, Ruvi, Bike Terra. They're all out there. Oh, yeah. Aaron, I used some spin classes at gym to help train to ride up Haleakala on Maui 30. Dude, love it. Aaron, I didn't know you did that. Did I actually know that? Yeah, that's great. Haleakala. Aaron, if I didn't know that, I'm sorry. Like, I mean, if you told me already. Dawn used to ride my bike to the spin class, take 2 classes in a row, then hop on a bike and ride home. Eddie's saying, our virtual races. I'm not sure what he's saying here. Are virtuals like same as affecting in real life, or just cycling like nothing happens? Eddie, just repeat that. I'm not sure what you're saying there. Okay, guys, I gotta get focused here. I'm getting pretty tired right now. We got to grind this one out. 40. We got an hour to go, guys. We have an hour to go. 9:30. Oh, I was planning to be sleeping at 9. Just trying to catch up on the sleep. Sprinter favorites with the most World Tour wins: Ethan Vernon 6, Matty Brennan at 5, Juan Sebastian Millan at 5, Alberto Dianesi 3, Danny Van Poppel at 2. Riding your bike to the spin class and back is hardcore. Props. I know, I would just keep riding the bike and skip the spin class, I guess. But I guess the spin class is going to do different things for you. Current race time looks like 3 hours. It says 3 hours and 13 minutes here. That says 3:21. Must have been a bit of a neutralized start that makes the race longer. Come on, guys. Speed it up. Colin wants to go to bed. He's tired. He gets up too early every day. Dude, I think I was up at 3 a.m. this morning. Because I knew I was going to be streaming at 4:30, so I want to get the coffees going in me, get pumped up, and then the Joey Jojo flip-flop incident. Then the tickets incident. She thought that my name was still booked on the ticket, so I had a meltdown in the car on the way down there. All the lights, it's pitch black out. All the lights are in the car. She's taking pictures of passports, and I'm like, insane. Insane. I can't even see. My night vision is shot. She'll like just turn all the lights on. I'm just like, I can't even see the road anymore. This race must have a headwind, right, Colin? This seems like women's... Dude, yeah, it's not overly fast, this one, is it? Now, they did say there's a 25, 26, 27.5 kilometer hour wind. I just don't know the direction right now, guys. Dudes, I guess I'm going to be looking... Dude, I got to start paying attention to looking for flags on the side of the road. And then I'll know which direction it's coming from. They haven't really said. Through the feed zone there. A lot of road furniture here, guys. Lots of like little medians and stuff like that. Signs on the roads. Visma Lisa bike driving the front with Movistar, and then I think we got two-door behind them there. Basically, the virtual cycles have the same effect with real cycles. Yeah, dude, like rolling resistance, like so. The speed inside should be similar to the speed outside. Some of the platforms have introduced wind now. So Training Peaks Virtual has wind. My Whoosh has wind. So it'll just say there's a 15k an hour crosswind. Training Peaks does it really, really good. So like when you turn into that wind, you can feel the resistance kick up. Like it just gets harder and harder to pedal into it. And same as when you got the tailwind. Yeah, this one dog, it's Avery's dog, is with me this weekend too. She's banging away at the door down here. Ginger, come on. Yeah, dude, it does a pretty good job. They do, some of them have the speed too high, though. Like, I think Zwift has it too high. Ruby has it way too high. There's drafting on these platforms, too. Like, they all have it. And they all do it a little bit different. You got to ride each platform to figure it out. Bike Terror, you can ride for free, guys. So, there's 6 free routes every day. You can just jump on and ride it. You don't even need to download anything. You need a smart trainer and you need a bike. We would do a couple 10-minute climbs in my spin classes, fun stuff, good music. Yeah, spin classes always got that good music. Grand Fondos or Centuries with freezing spring temps are my usual pain treatments. Nothing like frozen toes. It has a real Giro vibe. Yeah, exactly, dude. So there are 4 dogs. Dude, you don't even want to know. There's 8 dogs here. 8 dogs. 8 dogs. Okay, so Ginger just showed up. She's number 8, so she doesn't live here. Charlie is going to be going to a new home, I think, next weekend. So when Joey gets back on the 7th, she's going to take him into town on the 8th to this lady who's going to try him out. That's not our dog. That's Joey's parents' dog, who we just inherited because they were both in the hospital, and they're both at like a senior's home now. And so that would mean we really had 6. That's because Joey just bought another corgi that she wants to breed to her female corgi. Hazel, Tucker, Teddy was Addison's dog. Dude, it's a long story. Yeah, 8 dogs in my house right now, guys. 8. I know. So much for the 3-dog night, vinyl night. 8 dogs. That's a full set. Oh, dude, like, when we were planning the trip, just this week, I'm telling the girls, I'm kind of getting excited. You know, oh, you girls are going. It's going to be so much fun. I'm like, wait a second here. Who's taking care of Ginger? I'm like, oh, I am. I'm taking care of Ginger. She's the one that's banging away at the door down here. She's a real sucky little dog. Ginger, yeah, this was her original home, this house. So before Avery moved out, that was her dog. We got Ginger. Actually, you know what, guys? We got Ginger for Avery right after her boyfriend died. We thought, yeah, it'd be nice for Avery to have her own little dog to kind of, you know, be soothing for her, something like that. 8:37. Tired. So yeah, and yeah, it'd be nice if Addison could take Teddy, but he's a nice little dog too. Yeah, like I said, Joey loves her dogs. She'll love laying in bed with like 4 dogs because they don't all go in there. I do have one dog outside too, Pedro. He's always been out there. Kind of an outside dog. Dudes, we will be coming up to Shellenborough Crescent again here in the next, looks like 10 kilometers. Again, that's quite the steep hill here. And we're just going to keep powering. 38.8 to go. Let's do it. Oh, yeah, Aaron. Dude, maybe you missed that. Yeah. Avery's boyfriend died when she was in high school. He was a hockey player. Quick story, guys. He was playing for a team up the road, the Red Deer Optimus Chiefs. They got beat out of the playoffs. The Drumheller Dragons said, hey, Ryan, we want you to come play with us. His name's Ryan Macbeth. We want you to come play with us. You just joined the team. You need to come for a 4-day camp, though, before the next round of the playoffs starts. Something like that. You need to play with the team. Avery was all sad. She goes, I'm never going to see Ryan again. And the sad reality is she never saw him again. It just freaks me right out. Freaks me out. He was coming home on the Monday. He was gone like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He was coming home Monday morning early in March. And around here, in the little ups and downs, it's like pure fog. You can't see a thing. I don't know what exactly happened with the accident, but I think he drove. It was him and his car and a tanker truck. So I think he drove into the side of the tanker truck, like probably doing 70 miles an hour. Yeah, that was crazy. No, Dawn, the bus accident's the next one. So Ryan passed away on March 13th. I still remember the day that Joey Jojo called me, absolutely losing her mind on the phone. I was still working downtown as a real deal geologist. Joey worked at a different dental clinic in Calgary called Vivo. She actually had a longer drive than I did every day. And she ran that place there. And I said, you need to frickin' pull over right now before you kill yourself. Like, basically, I picked up the phone. Hello? Ryan's dead. Ryan's dead. I'm like, what? Stormed into my buddy's office. Birch, the guy I was just talking about before. I said, dude, I gotta go. This is bad. Avery got pulled from class. Boyfriend's dead. I remembered his name right now. On the stage, there's probably 1,200 people at the funeral. Avery was up there with Grayson. Grayson, that was the other kid's name. Grayson was Ryan's best friend. Less than 3 to 4 weeks later, Grayson was in a bus crash in northern Saskatchewan for the Humboldt Broncos, where like 15 young people died, young hockey players, where a Greyhound was like ripped in two by a semi. So Grayson was at Ryan's funeral, and then like a month later, he's in this terrible accident. He survived, and he was in the front row of that bus. Crazy time of our life in 2018. And what's crazy is, I remember when it happened, that night, I bet you there was like, I swear to God, there was probably 60 kids in my basement. Like all of Avery's friends, all of Avery's friends' boyfriends, all of his hockey friends, they were all down in this basement here, outside of the 10x10 cube of cycling dominance. Just so weird thinking back to that time, guys. Yeah, that's coming. God, it's coming up on 8 years. Okay. Yeah, so that was the Humboldt bus crash that Grayson was in. Grayson's fine. Ryan passed away, March 13th, 2018. Super good guy, too. Super cool kid. Dogs never lose flip-flops and then blame you for misplacing them. Exactly, dude. Yeah. Yes. The funny part of it is when Joey Jojo's looking for them, it's 100% my fault. 100%. Uh, I there's a lot of I wish people wouldn't touch my stuff. Why do people move my things? I haven't touched them. And then by the end, it's like, oh yeah, 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 yeah. She goes, I think I put them somewhere away right before Christmas. Like by the end, when she realizes she's not going to find them, she's got to go, oh yeah, Colin didn't throw them in the garbage. I put them somewhere, and I don't remember where they were. Yeah, only the good die young, dude. Rest in peace, dude. Yeah, 18 years old. And I mean, him and Avery were like madly in love. I mean, they'd probably been together like 9 months. They were still at that phase, young kids, right? Yeah, dude, that was horrible. His grave marker's just up the road from here too. It's probably I used to ride my bike up there all the time, like not to it, but right near close. Yeah, it's probably 20 kilometers from here. It's hockey sticks, of course. Colin, thoughts about gold and silver coming up this week? Aaron, what are we talking about? Oh, gold and silver. Yes, dude. I love it. Dude, keeping the channel alive for me, bro, because I was about to pass out there. Dude, I have no idea. Dude, I didn't even see if gold went down. Was it just silver that got tanked? Last time I looked, silver was trading at 85.18 an ounce or something, down from like 120 a day and a half ago. So, dude, it might be really crazy this week. Like, I don't know. Dude, I don't know. I don't know. If you had a few, dude, if I had a couple extra grand just laying around, I would throw it into silver right now. Why not? But dude, the thing is, I like the physical silver. I do like it. What do I got here? What do I got here, guys? So I got a bunch of, I don't know if you can see it. That's a 1 ouncer. It's a polar bear silver maple. Here's a standard silver maple. Dude, I was getting ready to sell some of these off. Then I've got some, here's a nice little one from Mexico. I think that's close to 1 ounce. Because they made these ones, they made them at 0.72. It's not sterling. Or the bullion are 0.999. I've got some weird ones from some Caribbean islands. These are silver as well. Yeah. Yeah, just some extra ones I had laying around. I'm like, yeah, I'm willing to part with these ones. I sold one through the week for 160 bucks Canadian that I probably spent 20 bucks on. So, yeah, fun. Dude, it's not a huge investment, but it's fun. Dude, I just like holding silver. I like the coins. Damn, that is some sad country music lyric stuff you had going on in 2018. Sounds like a Towns Van Sant song. Dude, it was just absolutely brutal. Yeah, like Ryan passing and Avery and Grayson being up there. Oh yeah, poor Avery had to go accept Ryan's graduation certificate because they let him graduate, right? And then all the Humboldt kids. So Grayson was from Olds. That's where Ryan lived. Olds is the next town up the road from Didsbury where Joey works. And one of the kids, I think his name's Ryan. He's from Airdrie, just down the road that I mentioned Airdrie earlier tonight. I think he's paralyzed from the waist down. Although I think he's just started to walk again a little bit. Like he's been in recovery for 8 years trying to get his movement back. Every married man knows your plight, Colin. We are always somehow in the wrong. Probably why men die first. Oh yeah, dude. I've lost everything Joey's ever owned. I've lost everything she's ever owned. I'm like, I don't know where your stuff is. Like, where's my glasses? What did you do with them? They're on your head. Like, Joey and her glasses, Joey and her phone, Joey and her car keys. Her car keys usually get buried in the bottom of one of those 40-pound bags, 40-pound bug-out bags she likes to carry to work, with everything in it you could ever think of. And then she'll go find another 40-pound bug-out bag, purse, lipsticks, and start rooting through that one. It's the wrong bag, the key's in the other one. It's just, yeah. So guys, I'm glad it's not just me. So Joey Jojo, life lesson. Leave your dude alone. You lost your stuff. We didn't lose it. We know where our stuff is. I know exactly where everything I own is. Gold was down 8% on Friday as well. Ooh. Dude, I don't know why. I actually think I had a quick look, like silver news, and they didn't really say anything. Dude, it's just all the big guns just taking profits. And then it starts free falling after that, right? Then people get panicky and everyone's like, okay, now we all got to sell. Sell. And then they're just going to all buy it back at 85, drive it up again because they can buy so much volume. Now, do we have a bike race on, guys? I think we do. We do have a bike race on. Still average speed 44k an hour. And they're still saying those winds are out there, which I haven't really seen. 28 km. Actually, yeah, a guy's holding up a sign, and that flag is whipping pretty hard there. So there is a wind whipping around. I would say right now the wind is becoming from their cross left shoulder right now. Jaco Allula pushing hard on the front right now. It's Ben O'Connor. Ben O'Connor and Mikhail Kwiatkowski up there for Ineos Grenadiers. Kwiatkowski, 35 years old. Wow, he's been around forever. Started on Omega Pharma Quick Step. Oh, wow, no. Dude, even better. Started on Radio Shack in 2011. Radio Shack. Omega Pharma, Ethics Quick Step, and then since 2016 he's been in like the Sky Grenadiers camp. Contract through 2028. Ben O'Connor, Team Jaco Allula. 30 years old. Wow. I just remember he was like young a couple years ago, it seems. But yeah, 30. I wouldn't mind being 30 again. 2 stages at the Tour de France, stage at the Giro, stage at the Vuelta a España, second the GC at the Vuelta, second at World Championships in 2024. 2 times third place at the Criterium de Dauphiné. So yeah, every married dude knows my plight, but Joey thinks I'm the only one. She thinks I'm the only one that hides all her stuff. The big boys are coming out now. Definitely, dude. They are. Ben O'Connor on the front here right now, it looks like. I think that's him. Unless there's... Yeah, it is. Ben O'Connor, Mikhail Kwiatkowski here. We're up the Schellenbach Crescent here for the 3rd time. Way tougher than what it looks. 1.3 kilometers at 7.8%. It seems way tougher than that. Get it. Pretty stretched out. Looks like decathlon rider in 3rd place. Yeah, that is decathlon. Visma Lisa bike rider. Ooh, attack coming up the left-hand side here out of the blue. Bahrain victorious rider going to the front again. Is this Buitrago? Might be Buitrago. And there's another Bahrain. 3 Bahrain riders up here. Yeah, it was Buitrago. It says on screen here, attack by Santiago Buitrago, reaction from Kwiatkowski. There's at least 2 other Bahrain riders here. Bahrain looks like they got something set up here today, guys. They're really pushing hard at this race. Love it. Dudes, at this point, yeah, 30K. It is clicking down pretty quick now, so I can... Sleep is imminent. Sleep is imminent. I'm just going to pick a podcast out and just absolutely crash tonight. With the plans to... Maybe I'll sleep till 5 o'clock tomorrow morning. Probably not with these dogs. And I'll probably get messages from the girls and stuff like that too. No, nothing. I'll get messages later when they're all lounging. That's when the messages start coming in. They're probably out and about right now. Yeah, it's only 10 to 8 in Cabo. They're probably out eating somewhere, watching the sunset. Over the top here, guys. Bombing down the other side. It's actually quite the descent too. Very high speed here. Acceleration by Samuel Watson here for Ineos Grenadiers. This dude here, 24 years old. Oh, this dude. The guy that won the prologue in Adelaide. Yeah, this guy's fast. Results of the KOM, Santiago Buitrago, 5 points. Mikhail Kwiatkowski, 3 points. And Oscar Chamberlain gets 1 point. Who's this dude? Oh, it's decathlon rider. Okay, some of the Bahrain riders were probably decathlon riders that I was calling out there. Because I saw that a couple of those jerseys making some work at the front. Seems like the GC dudes think the hill is going to be decisive, and they can drop the sprinters. Yeah, dude. Next time around, I don't know if there's going to be sprinters left. I'm not even sure who's left up here. Yeah, so they are tallying up the King of the Mountain points. So at the end of the race, you put it on for, I don't know, a few minutes, and then you go home for the day. Okay. Who's up front now? Trying to get eyeballs on this dude. Remy Cavagna for Groupama FDJ. The jersey threw me off at first. Their jersey's a lighter blue color on the back now, not as dark blue as it used to be. Remy Cavagna, he's a time trial specialist. This dude right here. 1.8. So he's a taller guy. He's 30 years old. Best finishes would be GC winner of the Tour of Slovakia in 2023, stage at the Tour of Romandie, stage at the Tour of Poland. Way back when, 2019, Amgen Tour of California, got one stage there. Caught by the peloton now. Lidl Trek at the front, two-door. Ineos Grenadiers and Visma Lease Bike. Really? Aaron's saying, I think the one-day Maryland race has a KOM jersey. Yeah, dude, I did that race last year. That was the race that had that monstrous storm in it. And 2 riders went off the front for, I think, like 90K. And I bet you only, I think maybe 40 riders finished that race. Like, it was just so, like, I mean, Quinn Simmons quit that race. He was there for that one. Okay, they're on that second little bump now. This second little bump is really tough. It's like a double kicker. Then we're going to bomb downhill through the finish line again, and then we're going up that climb one more time. 26.3 Ks to go, guys. 3.5 hours into the race, averaging 44.4 K an hour. Sam Oyman here for Lidl Trek. He's got some nice hair going on here. 30 years old, from Tilburg in the Netherlands. Has a contract through the end of this year with Lidl Trek. Before that, he was with Jumbo Visma. So he was hanging out with the big boys there. Before that, Team Sunweb. Ethan Vernon in the camera shot right now, guys. Yep. Tomorrow morning, Charlie has to go to the dog groomers, so we're trying to make him... Actually, he looks pretty good, but we're going to get him to the groomers at 10:45, so I got to do that. That was one of Joey's messages to me. Dog appointment, just take Charlie, Ola, we made it, blah, blah, blah. So, probably have to... I haven't even gotten back to her yet, actually. Oh, wow. I think it was Sammy Dumoulin from France that won Maryland in 151 shocker. Yeah, dude, Maryland Classic. Probably the quickest way to find... I don't even know how to find it quickly right now. I'd have to find a rider here that was in it that I remember, and I don't remember one that was in it. Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, there was a sprint at the finish. I think there were 7 or 8 riders, and the guy that won was a total shocker. Total shocker. Anders Skarsith on the front for Uno X Mobility, and Chris Harper. Chris Harper, Q36.5. He's 31 years old, from Melbourne, Australia. Okay, and Skarsith here. He's 30 as well, from Lillehammer. I don't know if he has any... I don't think he has any professional wins. He's got a lot of second places. I don't think he has a professional win. Just notice stuff like that sometimes. Visma's now pulling in the peloton, guys. They're going to have to... Yeah, race is definitely... This is race phase 2 plus right here. Now it's really on. Dude, I know. Nothing like chores when your wife is on vacation. Ah, yeah, Skelmos. Skelmos is there. He crashed on the cobbles. I remember that. Skelmos is there. Yeah, let's have a look. Team Visma Lisa Bike. Sorry. Lidl Trek. Yeah, dude. I can't really think of any of these other big names that were there, because there's a lot of like local teams. Plus a couple of big names, and my brain's really dead right now, to be honest. It's not morning calling, guys. It's late at night for calling here. I feel like I've been up a long time. Then I'll get back to the folks. I'll just lay in bed, send out a few messages. I think I probably got to let the dogs out again too. Yeah, I'll do that. Dude's 23.4 K an hour, 44.6 kilometer an hour average speed at the moment. Peloton's getting pretty stretched out here. 2 riders up front, 15 seconds back to the peloton right now. 2 riders from Pinarello, Q36.5 Pinarello, and the Uno X rider here on his Ridley bike. He's having a look back right now. Come on, dude. Give me a hand. Get on through. Get on through. We can go for this. If they go slow, we can get a bit of a gap and hit that climb first. Let's go. And they are working pretty good together here. number 191 and number 173. Last victories for riders in the break. Chris Harper's last win was on May 31st. Oh, wow. This dude won stage 20 of the Tour of the Giro d'Italia last year. Chris Harper. Let's have a quick peek. So last year, stage 20 of the Giro. Right here. Stage 20 of the Giro last year. Let's have a look at this. Wow. Yeah. Looked like a pretty hilly stage. Ooh, look at this. It had 4,400 meters of climbing. Chris Harper, who's now on the front. I think that's pretty awesome. And, okay. Oh, we got a flat here for someone on the side of the road, pulling over. He's waiting for a full bike change. Quick bike change here, jumping on the bike. Go, 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 go. Red Bull rider. Don't know who that was there. Oh, there was bike change for Lawrence Pithy. So where the best result for... Where was the previous... Okay, I'm lost. There were stats here before, and I swear they're gone. Okay, I'm not going to worry about it for now. Full retinal burn here, guys. How old is... I thought Chris Harper was 30. Chris Harper is 31. Feels like he's been around the block for a while. Yeah, let's take a look at Chris Harper again. Let's take a look at him. Yeah, okay, well, 2019, he was Team Bridge Lane. Dude, it almost seems like he started a bit... Well, yeah, he kind of started a bit late. Like, he only hit World Tour in 2020. He would have been... That's just 7 years... Dude, that's 6 years ago. So, he kind of made World Tour at 25 years old. Before that, he was just Conti. And then made the big leagues. Jump straight from Conti right into World Tour. Jumbo-Visma, Team Jumbo-Visma, Jayco Allula, and now it's Tour Contra with Q36.5. Teammate there, teammate for now, Anders Scareth here. Scarseth has been with like Uno X forever. Pretty much. Can see the peloton coming quick now, guys. It's 40 seconds. I don't know how that's going to hold up. Final lap. Through the final lap now, guys. This is it. Aaron saying that was the epic Simon Yates Vout takeover, pink jersey. Oh, yeah. Del Toro and the dude. EF dude. Who's the EF dude, guys? Come on, Colin. This is how I honestly have to do. I have to go like this. Right there. Richard Carapaz. As soon as I saw his face, I know who you were talking about. Yeah, they were dilly-dallying. They were playing the dilly-dally game. And up the road he went. Yeah, Del Toro and Carapaz playing around, and Adam Yates took off for the win. And won the entire thing. So we got 2 up front, 15-second gap back to the peloton, guys. Under 20K to go. Motoring along now, and it's only going to get faster here. Weird noises from the dogs. Sleepy coming on hard. Okay. Let me just do this quick. No, we're not doing that quick. Yeah, they must be... Yeah, they're probably just... I don't know. Who knows? Maybe they're... Well, the pools will be shut by now. Oh, Addison must have went to sleep. Is it really 9 o'clock? Oh, Addison must turn her phone off at 9. That's what she did. She's not in bed. I know that for sure. Youngest winners of the Cadel Evans Great Ocean Road Race. Lawrence Pithy won as a 21-year-old in 2024. Marius Meyerhofer is a 22-year-old. Mauro Schmidt at 25. Nicholas Arndt. Who's this guy? Oh, changed. Nicholas Arndt. He rides for Bahrain Victorious. 34 years old now. He won way back in 2017. And Jay McCarthy. This dude. 33 years old. Seems like it seems like he's been around forever too. He was riding World Tour in 2013, so yeah, he's been around forever it seems. Oh, retired in 2020. So yeah, really, he retired in 2020? Okay. Guess he did. Youngest rider today, Lucas Stevenson, is only 18 years old. The Matty Brennan's only 20. Let's see Lucas Stevenson here. Two riders hanging off the back here. This is Lawrence Pithy getting towed back on by his teammates. Trying to jump on the back of the peloton here. No stats for Lucas Stevenson here. PCS points. All he's done this year is Santos Tour Down Under and Nationals. Okay. Coming back here. Coming around for 709er. Not as usually as enthusiastic as I normally sound. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, Simon. Yeah, dude, I forget. And one of them is retired. I don't know which one retired either. Simon, not Adam, but Harper won the stage, but nobody cared. Yeah, dude, I don't even remember it. I honestly don't remember it. Too much bike racing. Lawrence Pithy is now back into the peloton, just on the back there itself. Oh, yeah. Let's go, boys. Kind of lumpy, bumpy section through this park-like setting here. I can see the climb coming now on the detail profile. You can just see the start of it here coming onto screen. That's where the race is going to end. Well, that's where it's really going. Visma Lisa bike on the front now, en masse, guys. Probably 6 to 7 riders up there now. Okay, so Simon's the one that retired. Yeah, where did he retire on? January 6th? Probably like a very, well, it was, I think, a surprise retirement. Usually they would retire on December 31st. They'd just say, okay, my contract's done. That's it. Or I'm stopping the contract. I think he started the new year and was just like, yeah, dude, I'm not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. I'm retiring now. I can't do another year of this. So that's what I think, how that went down. Okay, 17 Ks to go, guys. Stage 20, Giro 2025, and stage of the Tour de France where his mic drops. Yeah, dude. Yeah, those guys are awesome. Too bad one of them's gone now. We still got our two buddies up front here with a 15-second lead over the Chasers. That's going to get wiped out real quick here, I think. Real quick. Eddie's asking, how long cycling become a sport until no one become the cyclist of the sports? I'm trying to understand your question there, dude. And my brain's dead. Dude, it's going to be a good finish. I think it's going to be a really good finish. Going to be, it's whichever sprinters are capable of handling that last climb and getting to front. And from what I've seen so far, Matty Brennan is good on that climb. I think it was the second time over he was in that 5-rider break. And easily able to hang on up there. So we've got a bunch of sprinters here. So it all depends who can get over that climb at the very end. 9:05 at night, guys. 9:05 at night. So yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to put the dogs outside and jump straight into that bed. Have some dogs jump around on me. It's going to be great. I don't even know what they're doing upstairs right now. They could be just tearing the whole house apart. Actually, they've been really quiet. That's one good thing. When Joey Jojo's not here, they're all just kind of like bummed out. And they just kind of like, they're really quiet. They're just like, let's lay around. The lady with that voice that we like is not here. Okay, how long can cycling last without any future generation of the sport? How many years? Dude, like, what if there was no new people coming in? I still don't understand. How many years? Like, how long is a cycling career? Like 10, 15 years? Okay, so guys, we got 5 riders from Visma on the front. Looks like Astana's coming up next right here on the left-hand side. 5, 6 riders pulling up. Got the Decathlon boy sitting over here on the right. Mauro Schmidt sitting right on the very back. I think that's Kwiatkowski with him. Is that Kwiatkowski? Number 53 for Ineos. It is Kwiatkowski. I can tell by his riding style. I can't even see his face. Okay, dudes. Under 15K to go now. Under 15K. Ginger's banging at the door for me. Ginger, I can't help you right now. Shouldn't even say her name. We still got 9. Dude, I'm surprised we have 19 people here. You guys are nuts. What are you guys doing on a Saturday night? 19 people in the mix. You know what, guys? It's time for the love hearts to come out. Yep. Oh, they're. I think they're stalled out. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there they go. Maybe we'll do some 100%ers too. There we go. I don't know why I do that. 2 riders up front, Christopher Harper and Anders Skarseth. God, what's going on in Cabo right now, girls? Give me some info. Give me some pictures. I said I need pics, guys. They sent me one picture. I'm like, what are we looking at? A wall? Like you took a picture of a random wall. Actually, it was a picture of the arches, but I want to see the restaurants. I want to see the places I know. I've been to that. I think I've been to the resort 5 times. Okay, hang on. If future generations not interested in cycling, how long cycling become sport and road race rather than hobby to ride? Dude, I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out, man. How long cycling become a sport and road race rather than a hobby to ride? Dude, I need your answer. You need to give me an answer because I'm not really sure what you're asking me right now. What's your theory? What's your theory on this? If kids in the future aren't interested in cycling, how long will cycling become a sport and road race rather than a hobby to ride? Dude, I have no answer. Sorry. 20 seconds. Okay. Yeah, maybe Aaron's on it here. Pretty sure as long as their sponsor money holds out, there will always be people interested in being a pro cyclist. Yeah, dude, I agree with that. Yeah, there's got to be some money. There's got to be sponsors. 20-second gap. Back to these two. 13.2K to go. Guys, that climb's coming real quick now. We're at 171, it says. That climb starts kicking off at probably a 172 and a half, 173. More Schmidt is at the back of the peloton. I've already seen that. Matty Brennan. Okay, this is just where he was a favorite to race. I think he's a good favorite for this one. Seeing how he got over the climb, no problems last time. Yeah, drugs could derail the sport. Actually, what did I just see? I forget where he's from or who he rode for, but there was a young road cyclist, I think, that just got banned for 3 years for meth in his system. So, yeah, dude, it's still out there. Yeah, I'm sure it's floating around all over the place. It's just how do you catch them? How little can you get away with? Or how much can you get away with before it's detectable? How far in advance? Dude, there's a science to cheating. Okay, dude, it's going to get pretty wild here quick. 12K to go. The sprint teams are going to have to be getting lined up. Yeah, like curling. If nobody in the future wanted to play curling sport will not exist anymore because no one wants to play it. Dude, exactly. It would just die out. If everyone stops playing it, that's it. Dude, I think you can find curlingers around here. They're just abandoned now. Well, yeah, in that case, it's all the old guys that like to play curling. The young guys aren't taking it up. And these little curling rinks way out in the country, there's not enough young people around. The old guys, I hate to say it, they die. And then the curling rink sits empty, and then eventually they shut it down. That's it. I mean, it'll still live in the cities because there's enough people there, but out in the sticks where I live, Uno X coming up the middle right now. Let's take a look. Well, yeah, Matty Brennan's here, Welsford, Vernon. We got a lot of big names here today. Yeah, this is quite the good little climb here. 12%, 10% in the middle. We've got a little stretch of 13. I think it does say it averages at 7.8. So that is quite steep through there. As long as there are mountains to climb, there will be a cyclist to go up those hills. That's right. Also with modern technology could be more advanced in the future. Okay, guys. Gonna dig in here now. 11K to go. There's gonna be an all-out war going up the climb this time. We're just getting to the foot of it now. Here, I'm going to bring this down here. Okay, so there's a little bit of a bump beforehand, and then it flattens out a little bit. So we probably got... We're like just over 1 kilometer to the start of the climb. For real. For reals. Guys. Oh, yeah. E-bikes are a real problem. Dude, totally. Dude, you know, like my inside cycling stuff? You know, you're hammering along. You're pushing out like 3 watts per kilo. And then some guy puts an e-bike on a smart trainer. And just like levels you. There's a lot of fakery, because the platform doesn't know what's being put on there, right? It doesn't know there's a huge battery in that bike. And that's one of our number of things. This guy's cheating. This guy's cheating. This guy's cheating. This guy's weight doping, and we caught them. We caught them. And some guys go after them hard. Like there was one dude. He got disqualified from a race, and it was because his weight was changing too much, right? So he was like, I don't know if he was 70 kgs, and then for the next race, he was 60 kgs. And we're all like, huh? You lost 22 pounds. And then his excuse was that his wife used the trainer, and so that was her weight. And we're like, yeah, right. Yeah, right. And everyone said the same thing. If my wife was to jump on the smart trainer, she's not. Oh, got a crash. We got a crash here, folks. And looks like we got about 8, 9 riders on. 2 Lidl Trek riders. 1 Visma Lisa bike rider here. Bora hands grow on the ground. EF rider. These guys are all trying to like shake it off. 2-door rider down as well. Who's that there? Okay, they're going to show the crash right now. Oh, it's already happened. Like it kind of happened in the middle of the peloton here. I don't think anyone's too bad, but yeah, they're all pretty shell-shocked at the moment, it looks like. Riders getting back on now, starting to move up. 15 seconds is the gap still. They are on the climb, guys. They are on it now. We're under 10 kilometers to go. So I'm just going to keep the profile here for now. And yeah. Yeah, crash for yeah, everyone's trying to move up. The road was pretty narrow there too. Max 10. It says max 10% on here, although I'm looking at screen and I see 13 and 14 right now at the Chalambra Crescent climb. So they're saying max 10 on the screen on Flow Bikes, but here's 13 and 14 right here. So nice try. And 12 here. So there you go. Nice graphics. 9.5 Ks to go, guys. Will we see the fake Diddy the Devil again? This is Eddie. I predict in the next 20 years there will be a flying cycling, flying car already want to build for... Oh, flying cars. Yeah, dude. Man, they were saying in the 50s that we'd all have flying cars by the 1980s. That didn't work out for us. That didn't work. I got ripped off, man. Dawn's still here. Good stuff. Dawn's hanging in there, man. It's late for Dawn. It's 11 o'clock at night. 11:15 at night. I guess same for Aaron. I can't believe you guys are still awake watching this stuff. I can't believe it, man. I don't know if I would. Oh, yeah. No cabo. No food. No margaritas. Come on. There's Diddy. There's the fake Diddy. He's just on screen here. He's got the pitchfork. He's a bald dude. He's a bald dude, and he doesn't have a beard either. They didn't even give him much camera time because they're like, dude, you're fake. On the climb now, a Jaco Allula on the front. It's Luke Plapp. Guys, earlier on I said Luke Plapp. Big TT guy. He's going to be pulling hard on the front here. Mauro Schmidt right on his wheel. Teammate of Luke Plapp. So we got those 2 Jaco Allula riders on front. Third place here. I think that's Red Bull. Yeah. Hard to tell. He's crunched over pretty hard on his bike. 3 riders getting a tiny bit of a gap here. Just a tiny bit of a gap. Over the top. Now they're bombing downhill again, guys. Bombing down. Mauro Schmidt gets on the front. Full aero TT specialist. Luke Plapp is no slouch either in the TT. Get a bit of a gap here and just run for it, man. Just run for it. They still have 8.4 Ks to go, though. Aaron's saying Schmidt is a cyclist. Plapp's right there, too. So it's Schmidt on the front, a Red Bull rider. Oh, it's Lawrence Pithy again. Lawrence Pithy's back, guys. He just had a flat tire. Mauro Schmidt, Luke Plapp, Adam Yates. Wow, where did Adam Yates come from? Here he is right now. He's just on the back of these three. So Adam Yates just appears in the mix. Problem for him is going to be it's a flattish downhill finish. All he's got left is this one little double kick of a lump to get over. And then the final 1.5 kilometers are downhill. So I think Adam's going to want to try to escape on the last little climb. Schmidt motivated by his compatriot Jan Christian win today. That's right, dude. Earlier on today. Love it. Yeah, sometimes I get a million messages on them. Sometimes I get none. I'll give them a shout after this and see what's going on. Yeah, dude, I just want to get those dogs outside. They got to go outside soon, guys. We've got 10 riders in our front group now, guys. 10 riders in the front. Mauro Schmidt, Luke Plapp, Adam Yates, Matty Brennan, Lawrence Pithy, Tobias Lund Anderson. He's a fast man. Santiago Butrago, Tom Donningworth, Nicholas Markle, and Eddie Patrick. A couple more riders jumping in right now. Filippo Zana just showed up. Busato just showed up. Kevin Genietz. Oh, check this out. Urbex Adventures is here. Aaron saying, Brennan is there. It's over. Dude, right now, we are coming into the finish right now. This is Urbex Adventures. Dude, welcome to the channel. I don't know if I've seen you here before. We're 6.7 kilometers to go to the finish. We've got a group of 13 on the front. I think the peloton is only 5 seconds behind them. Matty Brennan is in the front group. Absolute fastest guy out of these front 13. Yeah, so they're going to have to do something with him before he gets to that little bit, last 1.5 kilometers that's downhill. Attack going up the left-hand side. Who's this? It's Butrago again, guys. Santiago Butrago goes up the left-hand side solo. And, dudes, he's using the climb again. They're using the climb here. They're trying to shed Matty Brennan out the back. Matty's doing good. He's about the middle of the field. Man, it is steep here. This is actually really steep. I bet you this is in excess of 12-14% right there. Just seems really steep on them. Yeah, Brennan is definitely the betting favorite, and he's in the group. So 2 riders up the front, Butrago and an EF rider. That EF rider will be, we don't know yet. They're not even saying his name. I can't tell who it is yet. 4-second gap now back to the Plapp group. And that's where Matty Brennan is. Harry Sweeney. Harry Sweeney's there, guys. Kind of a bigger rider, 27 years old. Wow, he just got 3rd at the Tour Down Under. I didn't even know that. So, nice start to the season for this guy. Aaron's definitely rooting for Aaron Gate. So here's Aaron Gate right here for Astana. 35 years old, this dude. From Auckland, New Zealand. Let's go, Gate. We're all cheering for Gate. Matty Brennan is now trying to chase across to these. Yeah, he's coming right now. He's coming. He's bringing another rider with him. It looks like a Soudal rider is going with him. That would be Zana? Might be Filippo Zana, I think, is gone with him. 4 riders in the front right now. They've got a small gap. Uno X is trying to drive across. Butrago back to the front here. Matty Brennan 2nd place. Harry Sweeney 3rd. It's saying Luke Lamperti's there. So that's not Harry Sweeney. This dude is a big deal sprinter right here. This guy can sprint. Okay, so that's different. Luke Lamperti, Matty Brennan, Filippo Zana. Let's take a look at him. Not a sprinter. I didn't think he was. Kind of getting form back up. Here's the Uno X rider. I think that's Tobias Lund Anderson. This guy can sprint. No, that's not him because it's Uno X rider. Okay. Matty Brennan, Zana, Butrago, Luke Lamperti for EF. See more Jaco riders coming. This might be Plapp or Mauro. No, it's Plapp because he's in the purple. Mauro Schmidt rides in the Swiss jersey, the red with the white cross on it. Taddy getting close to a minus 400 fave for Tour de France. Crazy. Yeah, dude. Like, cakewalk for him again. Like, what's going to happen this year? Hopefully he gets some competition. Dudes, 3.8 Ks to go. It's going to be over real quick. Dude, when this one's done, I'm probably just going to vanish. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm probably not going to read the top 10 out today. Eddie, I saw a crash where the shirt and pants ripped with bloods. Oh yeah, dude, they're working on some prototype like safety shirts that kind of go, they expand with air. The crash a couple days ago or 2 days ago, where the guy's like, the entire back of his shorts and his butt was like completely torn off in that crash. I think he crashed at about 90K an hour. It says 3.3 Ks to go now, guys. Bombing it. Absolutely bombing it. Maddie Brennan, we got a two-door rider here. It looks, it's all coming back together again. They let this group come back. Now we have 18. Expect attacks coming again. Here we go. Up the right-hand side of the road when they get caught. The Uno X riders on the front. That's probably the one guy that's not showing up on here. There must be more than 18 then, because I don't see one Uno X jersey here. Don't see him. Luke Plapp is probably there. Okay, 2.7. I think they're going to get a little bit curvy swervy here. They're all going to start looking at each other like, who's going to make the big move here? No one wants to initiate it. Yeah, I think UCI is looking to airbags for cyclists. Yeah, dude, I've seen jerseys that just expand. They just pop up instantly. Yeah, big group here now. Looks like two-door. Two-door rider is trying to put an attack on the right-hand side. And there he goes, guys. Attacking from the back, up the right-hand side. Looks like number 18. Who's that? It says Marco Brenner for two-door pro cycling is up the right-hand side. Looks back, sees that pretty much everyone's with him. Keeps looking back, wondering what's going on. Can we break anyone out of here? There is a bit of a gap between this front group and the second group. Just maybe like 5 to 10 meters. They're just trying to shed some of the sprinters out, see if they can attack from long range. 2 kilometers to go, dudes. 2 kilometers. It is Steph Curry night time for Peloton and Colin. Yeah, dude, I'm going downtown tonight. Like, just done. Absolutely done. Actually, that's not true. I'll lay in bed for a while. I got to message the girls. I want to see how the trip's going. Because I know that resort so well. Hey, what did this look like? Hey, did you check out that? Just all the places we went to there. So, hopefully, they might be passed out right now for all I know. They had the travel day, right? Not like it was a huge travel day, but a travel day, a little bit of sun down there, a little bit of heat, a couple of drinks. They're probably wiped out. I don't know. Oh, Mauro Schmidt riding third place right now, guys. Mauro Schmidt's up there. Looking for Matty Brennan. He's currently sitting in about 12 or 13 spots. Groupama FDJ pushing the front hard. Astana, Mauro Schmidt for EF. Then we've got a Bahrain Victorious rider. Got the whole mixture. The EF rider back there, that'll be Luke Lamperti. Under 1 kilometer to go, guys. Under 1 kilometer to go. Just get ready for the sprints coming out here. Overhead view. Matty Brennan slowly working up. He looks like he's in about 10th place now. Another Uno X rider getting up front. They're trying to go help his teammates. I just don't see who they are here. No idea. They're not showing up in this list at all. Tom Donningworth. That's that dude. Tom Donningworth. He's the guy for Groupama who's doing all the work on the front. Attack up the right-hand side. He used the traffic furniture, the road furniture to his advantage. Matty Brennan gets triggered on his wheel. Then he lets off. Just let off. Guys, we're under 400 meters to go now. Jaco Allula rider up front. I got to think that's Luke Plack. Matty Brennan right on his wheel. Dude, you're in a world of hurt right there, I think. Luke Lamperti looks like he's too far out of position. Jaco Allula rider looks back looking for his teammate. No, dude, he's nowhere near you. You were by yourself. Brennan lights it up here, guys. Leading out right now. Soudal rider on his... Oh, my. Here's a rider from Decathlon coming up so fast. I think he's going to pass. He's passing Matty Brennan in the final couple meters. And he does one of those. That might have been Tobias. It is Tobias Lund Anderson. Tobias Lund Anderson wins that one right there, guys. Riding for Decathlon, dudes. I'll show you who this guy is. Dude, this guy was freaking moving there. Crazy finish. They cross the finish line, roll through. There's like a barrier. They all have to stop and pile up in this little area at the end. Tobias Lund Anderson takes that one from Matty Brennan. That's insane. Touch paper lift Anderson on great form. Yeah, Urbex Adventures, dude. Thanks for here. Tobias Lund Anderson for decathlon wins. That's insane, man. Who would have thought that, dude? We did talk about him at the very beginning when Aaron asked who are the top 5 sprinters. This is one of the guys I mentioned right here. Wow, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, dudes, I'm freaking exhausted. Eddie, tomorrow morning we're coming back, so we 9-10 hours from now, I'm doing the World Championship cyclocross race from Hulst. Prepare for Mathieu van der Poel to win that, but it's going to be fantastic. So that's tomorrow morning. Dudes, I'm going to set up a stream in the morning. I don't even want to do it tonight. Guys, I'm going to bolt. I just want to get some shut-eye. I got to go check on the dogs upstairs. Guys, thanks for watching. Aaron, you the man. You the man. You kept this going. You're the number one dude here. Love it. Wow, we actually got up to like 30 people in here. Amazing. Dudes, come back tomorrow morning for the UCI Cyclocross World Championships. I'm going to say it's around 6:30 in the morning for me. I'll be there. Okay, dudes, thanks for watching.